Yo, what's going on out there in the land of YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Rick Rock, Facebook? What is going on? What is going on? How is everybody doing? What a day today is. Had a meeting with my attorney this morning here in Nevada, in Las Vegas, Navidad. I love it. I absolutely love Nevada. Nevada. They say Nevada here. Everybody, how is everybody? Cope Dogged Dog is in the hizzy. What's going on, Playboy Cope Dogged Dog? What is going on? What is going on? Good to see you, man. Citizens Broadcast Cooperative. Everybody, would you do me a favor? Everybody, do me a favor. Just real quick, hit the like button. If you would just do me a favor, just super fast. Just take your finger and hit the like button real quick. Just take it's a little thumbs up thing. It's right down here. It's below. Sometimes you got to close the chat and then you got to. Daryl, what is going on? What is going on? I'll tell you guys something really. Let me turn this volume all the way down so I can put this bad chicken up here and I can watch it with you guys. What is going on? Now, do me a favor, if you would please. You're so welcome, Christy. So I'm gonna do something with you guys today. I'm gonna do something with you guys. You're gonna love this. This is awesome. Let me show you what I'm gonna do. Remember yesterday I said that I was going to give away 7 of the cards. I said yesterday I'm going to give away the 5A cop card. And I didn't really know how I was going to do it. That's the driver card. That's the driver card. Here's the non-driver card. So as you guys know, during my live broadcasts, if you guys order anything from my website, I'll send you everything I sell for free. The last order I have is number 896. So 896 is the last one. So from there, so during this live broadcast, if you go to my website, deletelaws.com, I'm looking on my back end right now. And if you get anything at all from my website during this live broadcast on deletelaws.com, and I want you to get a trifold in your car, that's my real goal, or get the 5A cop card in your hand. That's my real goal, is to get this in your wallet. I mean, and I'll give it to you for free. You can print it out yourself if you don't have any money. There's no barrier to entry to work with Team Delete Laws. I won't withhold product from you. You may have to print it out yourself. You may have to laminate it yourself, but I will not withhold any of my products from any person who needs them. It's just that simple. I won't do it. I will not do it. Oh man, I'm having all kind of technical difficulties over here today. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to give away 7 of these cards right now. I'm going to give away 7 of these driver, non-driver cards. This is my 5A cop card that's available on my website, Delete Laws. So this is the non-driver card. I'll show you guys just real quick, a real quick copy of this. So there's the non-driver card right there. And what this is step-by-step. So if the cops pull you over, you have a way to deal with those jackboot thug pigs. And if it's on camera, then you can invoke the laws that are written here, right here. So this is the way you deal with pigs. You have the 5A cop card or you have the trifold. So yesterday I said the same thing I'm going to say today. I actually got the order number. The last order number was 896. And so now I'll take the batch of this. So here are the order numbers from yesterday. Here's the people who ordered yesterday. Let me show you what I did, because you guys, I'm just a freak about being fair. And I can't stand it when things are not done fairly. It really pisses me off beyond the pale. So with that being said, I'm going to show you what I did yesterday. I'm going to show you exactly what I did and why I did it. I don't know if it's in here or not. Hopefully it is. I don't see it. So I'll tell you what I did instead, and then we'll just do the drawing. So were you here yesterday? Put a 1 in the chat if you were here yesterday. Put a 1 in the chat if you were here yesterday during my live stream. Was anybody here yesterday during my live stream? Wavy Baby said that you've emailed me twice. Wavy Baby, since I give things away for free, I used to get 100 emails a day. Now I'm getting more like 200, 300 emails a day. So if I didn't get to your email, Wavy Baby, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's just because there's too many emails for me to answer. I'm doing my absolute best, Wavy. I promise. I want you to get it. So if you were here yesterday and your order number falls between, and your order number falls between 760 and 850, I believe. I actually took a picture so that I could be fair. I want to make sure I do this fair because I'm going to mail out. And then it's funny, I asked all the moderators yesterday or any longtime Team DLZ members to contact me, and I would send you a free 5A cop card in the mail. And do you know that only one moderator contacted me and said, here's my address? Only one. And thank you for doing that. I'm going to send you out the free cop card for sure. But that means the other moderators really didn't care about getting a free cop card. They're just part of Team DLZ. It was pretty amazing to see that. Pretty amazing to see that. So if you guys would please, if you were here yesterday and you ordered anything from me, I'm going to announce the winners right now. I'm going to do the drawing right here. I'm going to do these are the numbers of the people who ordered yesterday. I think this is in the 14,000s. So this is in the, I don't need another assistant, Rich. I've hired people. I've hired new people. I do appreciate you offering though, man. Thank you. I have hired new people and I'm trying to just keep going. So, what is going on, XXGeo? What is going on, my friend? You know it, dude. So yesterday or 3-4 days ago, we did a fundraiser that a bunch of you guys participated in, and we raised almost the entire $500 back for XXGeo. XXGeo was arrested while invoking his First Amendment right to be press and for free speech. And when XXGeo got arrested, I saw that it was during my live stream. And so we did a fundraiser and a bunch of people in this chat right here chipped in 10, 20, 30, 50, $100. And we raised almost his entire $500 bond back. I think we raised like 420, 425 or something like that. And that was just over 35, over like 45 minutes or something like that. So super grateful, XXGeo. I'm really glad that we were able to get some of your funds back to you. I'm sorry. The price of being a freedom fighter, you know, it's so, okay. So now let's do this real quick. So if you ordered anything yesterday, if you ordered anything during my live stream yesterday, I'm going to give away 7 cop cards. I'm going to give away 7 cop cards right now. 7 cop cards. So I'll do it like this so you guys can, obviously, this is behind my head. I don't even know whose order numbers go to which, but as you guys can see, there's nothing fancy here. There's nothing, I don't have anything. Hey, Harold, thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Thanks, Hayden Krompf. I appreciate that. I hope I said your name correctly. I appreciate you, man. So check this out. So here's the numbers yesterday. There was about 50 in here. So I'm going to do a drawing today. And the same thing happens today. I'll check the timestamp from 2 o'clock today until I end this live stream. And I'm going to cut up the numbers again. I actually made a video showing it to you, but it's not done. So what? I'm going to cut up all the numbers today. So if you guys order anything from my website during this live stream, tomorrow I'm going to do another drawing and I'm going to give away another set of 5A cop cards. You get 2. You get the driver card and the non-driver card. So I'm going to do the drawing right now. Just for fun. Okay. So I just want to make sure. Shake, 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 shake. I used to have a friend named Mike Green. I hope that's not my old friend, Mike Green. You didn't get bitter on me, did you, Mike? I hope you didn't. Anyway, so here's the numbers. I'm going to shake, shake, shake. I'm going to put my hand down here. I'm just going to grab a random number. So this one right here, this is number 799. You got a 5A cop card. Let me check that order number. That's 14799. Let me just check that real quick. Let me just check that real quick, and I will take a screenshot of it. Okie dokie. Okay, so order number 799. Daryl, you have won one of the 7 I'm giving away today. So this is Daryl in Arkansas. Daryl in Arkansas. I have your shipping address right here. I'm going to take a screenshot of this right here, Daryl. I'm going to be sending you the 5A cop card for free. I'm going to be sending it to you, Daryl. So give me 1 second here. Okay, let's go there. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. So Daryl's one. Daryl in Arkansas. Let me shake the box a little bit. Here's another giveaway for a 5A cop card. Here's another number. 794. 794. That's the number. So 14794 is the winner of the new 5A cop card. Let's take a look and see what we got. 794 will be ML Valdez. ML Valdez. So ML Valdez over in awesome. ML Valdez is out of Texas, out of Houston, Texas. Houston hot dog. You got a free 5A cop card coming in the mail, brother. There it is. There it is. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Here's the third cop card I'm giving away. Here's the third cop card I'm giving away today. $788. 788. 788 is the next winner for the 5A cop card. Let me see who that is. Let me just see who that is. I'm gonna do these numbers again so that I have 1 through 100, and then I'm just gonna keep on doing it. I'm gonna show the Battousai video in 1 second. I just want to make sure I keep my word. If I say I'm gonna give things away for free, I'm gonna give things away for free. That's just the way it is. I have to, I gotta be able to look myself in the mirror at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So this says, this is John in Providence Village, Texas. John in Providence Village, Texas. Taking a screenshot of your address. There's number 3 I'm giving away. So I'm giving away this 5A cop card. I'm going to do 7 more again tomorrow. So if you purchase anything during my live stream now, anything at all, I'm going to actually, and a few of these, 2 of these so far didn't purchase anything. They just got the periodicals. So I'm going to give away 7 of these 5A cop cards again tomorrow. I think 7 is a little bit, I think 7's a little bit high. Maybe I should do 5. I don't know. But anyway, so John in Providence Village, Texas, you got the 5A cop card coming for free. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Man, the 80s, the 780s are a good number. 780. Let's see who's got order number 780. I mean, so far it's been a 780, giving away a 780 number 14780. If that's your order number, and that is going to be Enrique, you just got the 5A cop card coming in the mail for free, my friend. Enrique in Victorville, order of 14780. I'm taking a screenshot of your billing address, and I'll send you out the 5A cop card. So there's 4. We got 3 to go. You guys order anything from my site. Absolutely anything. Claudette, I haven't seen. Claudette just chimed in and said no women winners. These are the people who ordered yesterday, even people who ordered free stuff. And I'm just randomly Claudette, the audience is 80% men. So you're going to get 4 out of 5 of these are going to be male. Number 5 is 765. 765. If 14765. If you have 14765, Rissel, thanks for the super chat. God bless you, man. Yeah, the Rios, I got your order number in there. So this is 765. Let's see who 765 is. I think I'm just going to include next time people. I don't know. I can't really disclude people. I just feel bad about it if I do. So 765 is going to be Marshall in, give me 1 second. Marshall in Las Vegas. Marshall R in Las Vegas. You ordered the trifold yesterday, my friend, and now today. So you have a different billing address than shipping address. So this goes out to Marshall. Marshall, I'm sending out to you both of my 5th Amendment cop cards. Both 5th Amendment cop cards. So both of these are going to Marshall. 2 more to go. $807. 14807. This is number 6, 14807. and then only one more, and then we're going to get into the Battousai. Only one more, and we are going to get into the Battousai. You know, if you guys order anything from my website, I'm going to give away another. I said 7 already, so I'll do 7 more cop cards tomorrow. So that's 807, and that's going to be Rod. Rod in PA. Rod in PA. I hope this is your correct mailing address. 14807. Rod in PA. Taking a screenshot, and then one more, and then we're going to get into this video. One more, and we're going to, if you yesterday, I entered your number into a drawing, and this is the last one. This is the last one. $780-781. So if you ordered in the 780s yesterday, we got 780, 788. I mean, these are all, I mean, wow. So 781. In that, if you ordered in that little time frame right there yesterday, that was the sweet spot to be ordering. 781. Last one, and then we get into the video from the Battousai. So the last winner today of the 5A cop card, which, by the way, this is available. You can print out yourself and laminate. You don't have to get the credit card version, but the credit card version I just got in, so I'm sending these out to people. I want people to be incentivized to come. Oh, you already won one. So this guy put in 2 orders yesterday. You already won one. I'm gonna only one winner per drawing. You can only win one thing per drawing. Or 806. 806. 806. I mean, I just thought it would be a fun way to reward people who order anything from the site, you know, to get something for free. 806 is going to be Derek H. Derek H. And Derek H is going to be located. Derek H. I'm taking a screenshot. Derek H., who's located in South Carolina. I do have your shipping address, Derek. It's in the inlet. So this is going to Derek H. There it is, Derek. I'm sending out you my 5A cop card. 5A cop card's going out to you tomorrow. What's up, Playboy? What is up, Playboy? You're getting everything. This is so cool. So if you guys are inclined, order anything from my website right now, and I will email you during this live stream everything else that I sell for free. So please, if you jump in on that deal, that's great. If you can't afford anything, just let me know, and I'll still send you anything I sell. This is I'll start off. Let's start with the Battousai because and let me drop his link in there. So that is Philip Turner, also known as the Battousai. And if you guys didn't notice, if you guys don't notice, he's holding up in the window, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. So Turner versus Driver, if you guys are not familiar with the case law of Turner versus Driver, which is number 2 on your trifold, it looks like this. When you see the case law called Turner versus Driver, that's Philip Turner right there. That's the man who created this case law. By him filing his lawsuit, he's the one who created Turner versus Driver, which upholds your right to film police. So someone sent this to me yesterday, and I was like, oh, wow. I watched it, and I thought to myself, he was ahead of his time. So Turner versus Driver happened in 2015. It got to the circuit court. I believe it was the 6th district. Was it? Anyway, so what do I have it listed in here? So in Turner versus Driver happened 2015 or so. And then by the time he got it to the circuit court or district court, they then ruled in his favor. And that's how we have the 2017 case of Turner versus Driver that's on your trifold that you should be using every time you involve you're forced to involve yourself with pigs. You can get this on my website right now for $9, $30, or if you don't have any money, I'll give it to you for free. You know, on those free ones, man, I can't click my finger enough times. There's so many people. So if I don't get it to you right away, please be patient. There's so many hundreds of people who have contacted me to send them free stuff. As you guys know, I am dedicated. I have not stopped. So it's just hard. But this 5A cop card, I highly recommend everybody gets these. I only have 1,000 and I'm giving a bunch away. And you just got to get this in your wallet, especially that non-driver number 4. Everybody goes through this right now on the streets. The cop demands ID, says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. I'm looking at number 4 here. And then while filming, I'm going to say, I plead the 5th Amendment. I identify as a good citizen. No IDs required. And then in the navy blue is the law. Hibble versus Nevada, with reasonable articulable suspicion, citizen must state how they ID. You do not have to give ID without probable cause. Now, the only difference between this card right here, this is one that you can get on my website for $10, or I'll give it to you for free in your bundle. If you order anything during this live stream, I'm going to send you this in your bundle anyway. You can laminate this yourself and get it printed out yourself. And then it's only $10 or it's free. If either way though, once you get it, they're identical cards, but one is a credit card, like a hotel key, and the other one is one that I laminated. There's no difference in the words. They both work the same with your camera. So if you don't have cash to afford this one, you don't need it. And I'll give it to you for free if you don't have any money. So there's no barrier to entry. You have to have it. So now what do I talk about all the time on this channel? I'm constantly talking about getting your license, your registration, and proof of insurance on a laminated card. And what Battousai is going to show you right here from this video, maybe could be 8 years old, right? He's going to show you that I just took his ventures and I've stood on the shoulders of what Philip Turner has done. We are all standing on the shoulders of people who came before us. And the sad part is that when the new level comes along, some of those people who were previously ahead of you really resent that they're not the new level. But he doesn't. Philip Turner is not that way. He doesn't care. Philip's never had anything but positive interactions with me. I've never had a single harsh word with the guy, and I've known him since 2012. So, I mean, he's not my best friend. We don't hang out. We don't talk. But the interactions I have had with him, he's been respectful and cordial and polite. Matter of fact, when he made his icon, the Battousai, he sent it to me and asked me what I thought of it. And I said, it's awesome, dude. It's awesome. It's totally cool. You're creating a moniker for yourself. I didn't realize how important that was back then, but I do understand how important it is now. Did everybody hit the like button? Did everybody hit the like button? Did everybody take a second and punch the like button? You got here in time, Jay. You got here in time. I'm doing a giveaway, Jay. I'm doing a giveaway. I just did a raffle for a bunch of people. Bunches of people. And I gave away 7 cards today. If you purchase anything from my site, it automatically enters you into the draft for tomorrow. I'll do another drawing tomorrow. If I mentioned your name, I'll be mailing you this 5A cop card in the mail. So what do I talk about all the time? Getting your license, registration, proof of ID, all put together like this. And then what do I talk about all the time? I talk about invoking your 5th Amendment right to remain silent. And I talk about using your camera like a ninja warrior. Well, we know for a fact that the 2017 case of Turner versus Driver was established because Philip Turner, the man in this video right here, he follows the principles of liberty to a science, to an absolute science. And now let's take a look at what he does and how he does it. Team DLZ coming through, my brother. You see what that says right there? Look at what that says right there. It says, I remain silent. No searches. I want my lawyer. Philip Turner was just ahead of his time, because now we do that so much more succinctly in a trifold. What he has right there, what do I always teach you guys? You have to have the literature on a piece of paper. You don't have to have my product. Look what Philip Turner did. Copy what he did. You don't have to buy anything from me. You have to have your camera, though, and you have to have your rights written down on a piece of paper. And Philip Turner, in the very beginning of this, he's showing you the sign he uses. Let's read the rest of it just real quick. Please put any tickets under the windshield wiper. I do not have to hand over my license, Texas Statute 521.025. Thus, I am not opening my window. If you force me to sign, 343.005 requires you to promptly release me as soon as I sign. I will comply with clearly stated lawful orders.
So, pulled over by the Arlington Police Department.
Look what he's doing, folks. He's doing exactly what's on your trifold. Look at what he's doing, people. Take a look at what he's doing. He's doing exactly what I teach you every day. And he's doing this in 2015. He's doing this in 2014. Philip Turner is doing exactly what I teach you. There's his license, registration, and proof of insurance right there. He's got it on the glass. Now you can go down to FedEx Kinko's and get everything put here and stick it in your window so you don't got to touch it. This man is 10 years ahead of us. He was 10 years ahead of us. Before I ever made a trifold, Philip...
Mr. Turner, Sergeant Pierce of the Arlington Police Department. The reason you're being stopped is because you were failing to dim your headlights. You were driving behind me with your high beams. I see that you got your license and your insurance pushed up against the window. Can you tell me if your address is correct?
Can you tell me if your address is correct? And because Philip Turner did this maybe 10 years ago, what did we learn? That they're always trying to get additional information like your address and your cell phone number. That's why it says on the trifold right here, use the address on my ID. I'll give no additional information. Everything I need to provide is in the slip below. Philip Turner's doing exactly what I'm teaching you 10 years ago. This dude, Alibaba, bro. Philip Turner, you are the GOAT. Philip Turner, you are on mountain high. We are all just trying to catch up with you now that you showed us the way a decade ago. Look at what he's doing. I didn't realize that I copied this man. I didn't realize I copied everything he's doing. He has his license, registration, and proof of insurance on the glass, like I teach you. He has his I plead the Fifth Amendment right there. He even has on there, use the address on my ID. Like, he's doing exactly what I've put together for the masses 10 years ago. Philip Turner, bro, I salute you, my friend. You are the man, dude. You are the man.
Mr. Turner, is your address correct on your driver's license?
Is your address correct on your driver's license?
Is your address correct on your driver's license?
Look same thing I teach you. He didn't say hello, didn't greet him, doesn't even acknowledge him, other than that there's someone outside my window bothering me. And then he points at, when I watched this yesterday, I was beside myself. Cop asked the question, what do I tell you to do? You're watching the GOAT, the greatest of all time, who got case law created. His case law is in the trifold. This man's case law is in the trifold. He's doing exactly what I teach you to do. He's doing the step by step by step, exactly what I teach you to do. 10 years ago, this man was so far ahead of you and I, it's not even close. We're all playing catch up. This man is the leader, and we are behind him following his lead. I set up everything I set up in this man's vein. He blazed the path. I am a follower. I am following Philip Turner. I always say I'm a leader. Not today. Not today. He has his Fifth Amendment right. He has his license, registration, and proof of insurance exactly as I teach you. And this video's 10 years old. And this man got case law passed. You wonder why he got case law passed? Look at his resolve. The cop is like, and the cop's going to keep on going. Hey, I need your address. The address on your ID is different than your registration. I need your address. Philip Turner won't freaking budge. He won't budge. He's doing what I want you to do. If we all do this, traffic stops change nationally. Get your trifold right now. Go to deletelaws.com. Whether you get the $8 one, the $30 one, or you get it for free, I don't care. Just get it.
You need to answer the question. I need to know an accurate address.
He said, you need to answer the question. He said, I remain silent. No searches or seizures. I want my lawyer. He said, you hear him? He said, you need to answer the question. No, you don't. What he did not do was invoke his Fifth Amendment right.
You need to answer the question. I need to know an accurate address for you.
He's the greatest. This guy's the greatest.
So he has an address on his insurance card of 2300 West Taylor Street, apartment number 708. But his driver's license shows 842 Topaz.
He's showing us the scene so we can see what's happening to him. Battousai, you're the man, dude.
Which one of these is the correct address? We have two different addresses up here. You can point to one.
That would be answering your question.
You're required by the state of Texas to identify your address. Your name, your date of birth. You're required by the state of Texas to identify your address. Your name, your date of birth, and your address. Are you aware of that?
Look at the resolve of this man. Mimic him. Copy him.
Hello? You need to listen. I need to know your address.
He's using his phone like a ninja. Look at him using his phone, people. I'm beside myself. Everything I've been teaching you, this guy did 10 years ago. You're the man, Philip. I mean, I got nothing but accolades and praise for you, friend. You are the leader, dude. You taught us. I didn't realize I copied everything you did. I didn't realize it. I have copied Philip Turner.
You have the correct address.
Even down to where, here's how much I've copied Philip Turner. And subconsciously, because Philip and I were acquainted through Photography's Not a Crime, we both worked as writers for Photography's Not a Crime a decade ago, a little more. And that was led by a guy named Carlos Miller, who I'm going to do an interview with over Christmas. Carlos Miller was the original OG cop watcher. And that was in Miami. They'll trace it back to a group in Berkeley, I believe. But when it became a national movement, there was a combination of two different groups. First, Carlos Miller coming out, and then Pete Irie and Adamo Freeman coming out of Cop Block out of New Hampshire. I know because I flew up to New Hampshire when I was writing for Panac to Photography's Not a Crime to support those guys and hire them to do stuff just a way so I could give them money, you know. And it wasn't a lot of money. It was just a couple $100 or something. But those were good dudes that I wanted to support. And I was an executive in Manhattan at the time. So I just popped up there to help them out. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Right now, it is 2:34 p.m. It's 2:34 p.m., 2:35 p.m. right now, Pacific Standard Time. Anybody who puts an order in the next 15 minutes from 2:35 until 2:40 p.m., you have to buy one thing. I'm going to give you the 5A cop card, and I'm going to send you the trifold. So if you purchase something for $5 or $8 or $9, I'm going to do a drawing. Anybody who purchases from 2:35 to 2:40, I'm going to send you the hard copy trifold and the 5A cop card. I'm going to send you both. So I want to incentivize you to get my products in your car. I want you to have my products in your car. That's what I want. I didn't realize that after working with Panac and working with the Cop Block guys, that I must have seen Philip Turner's video. I must have seen his video because I watched all of his work. He was one of the few guys that had a camera and went out and was an actual auditor, an actual activist on the scene. So I must have copied his work. See how he uses his camera, folks? Look how he uses his camera. Look how he uses his camera. Always putting it up, always showing that he's got that camera.
You have the correct address.
Correct address again.
Mine and the computer.
Look how patient he is.
Which one is your address?
That's forcing you to answer a question. So he again.
That's the only one you can point to. Hey, you got two different addresses up here. So which one is it?
So they're treating Philip here like he's a slave, like he has to answer to the masters. We're all treated like slaves. Missed you, Butch. Notice the patience. Look at the camera. He's working the camera. He's showing them that they are being put on camera. That's called the Hawthorne effect. I learned this from my friend Preston Dranker, who taught me about the Hawthorne effect. Okay, you see how he's got the paper like that? He's got the paper, he's got everything. He's got his rights printed out on paper. You see that? He has his license in his hand. See that? Fifth Amendment, I remain silent. It's not the Fifth Amendment in the right-hand side over here. Now he's wedged it up into the seal of the window.
It says here that you will comply clearly with stated lawful orders. I need to know what your address is.
It's not a lawful order. I'm gonna narrate this a little bit for you so you understand.
It says here that you will comply clearly with stated lawful orders. I need to know what your address is.
It's not a lawful order for you to tell me that I have to answer a question. He says to you, you have to tell me you have to tell me what your address is. Whatever he is saying that you have to comply with a lawful order, it is not a lawful order if he's forcing you to go against your God-given civil liberties that are recognized by this government.
This is not your address. Is this your address or this is your address?
With the trigger of an Uzi or an AK, 'cause the police always got some.
So he plays F the Police right here. He plays this for a minute. I'll play just another tiny little clip of it. I'm not going to take my chances with YouTube right now, as you guys know. I'm not going to mess around with it. He plays F the Police coming straight out underground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill the sound on this because I can't. They're trying to nuke my channel as it is. So he's playing F the Police in the background right here. I just can't take a chance on playing that. But he turned it up way up loud. He's black. He's got a song. So now he's slipping the ticket through the window. Oh no, Chris, this is the GOAT, dude. This is the original OG, dude. He is so Chris, I'm not offended at all. Chris said this guy may be the GOAT, Chille. No, he currently is, dude. This guy, so he's playing a song right now in the background and he's just reading the ticket before he signs it. But in the trifold that I want everybody here to get, that I have reduced to $9 that I'll give to you for free if you can't afford it. Right. I mean, I want you to get this fancy indestructible trifold one because I know it comes with this fancy broccoli wad rubber band, goes over your visor. Then I know everything, your license, registration, proof of insurance, all goes up here. So I know your hands aren't going below the steering wheel. But in your trifold, when the cops come up and you start filming police right away, this man is named Philip Turner right here. This guy's name, this guy's named Philip Turner. And number 2 in the trifold is Turner versus Driver. So he got case law established that forces the police to respect our rights. So he is the GOAT. Like, this is the greatest. This guy is the most effective auditor of all time, bar none. Jeff Gray, Carlos Miller, the guys from the original Cop Block, Adamo Freeman and Pete Iyer. James Freeman broke ground. James Freeman changed the game of auditing altogether. He is one of those pioneers of this movement. And I think what Long Island Audit did over the last couple days. Let me see if he's still playing the music, if we can listen to it. Yeah, my backup channel is on the verge of being deleted, so I can't take a chance with any copyrighted music. And what Sean Paul Reyes just did in New York, getting the federal injunction against the different police precincts across New York that you can film inside the lobby. These are things that you have to recognize as being great. That are things that are great for us, for the people, because everything that we do is for the people. There's nothing that a true activist, someone who really, really cares about freedom and liberty and about actually causing change, there are moments that must be recognized. And these are a few of those moments now that I just listed. So this is Turner. The man you just saw is Philip Turner, Turner versus Driver. If you go to my website during this live stream, I will give you everything I sell for free with any purchase. It'll all goes through your email. You can get this 5A cop card. You can order this. I ship it to you, or you can get this one by ordering anything, and I'll email it to you. You got to print it yourself and laminate it. They're the exact same cards. And by the way, when you get one, I send you 2. I send you the driver and non-driver card, and then get your trifold on deletelaws.com. You have to have a trifold in your car. Please, people, get a trifold in your car. And so now let me show you what happens if you don't have your license, registration, and proof of insurance all put together. If this isn't ready to slip out to the cop, you don't have your stuff put together. I'm sorry. And then if you don't have your trifold and you don't immediately invoke your Fifth Amendment right, let me show you exactly what happens. This guy gets pulled over and he doesn't follow the process that I teach, and he gets hosed. He gets shafted, folks.
Doing too much.
Stay in the car.
Listen, bro.
Turn the car off.
I'm saying, hey, why you stopping me, man?
Turn the car off.
I want to know the reason why I'm getting stopped, brother.
You're stopping because you're driving recklessly.
I'm driving recklessly,
okay,
brother.
Turn the car off. I'm going to tell you one more time.
Okay. Completely and utterly wrong. There was no...
In the car.
Listen, bro.
Okay, so right here. Let's start right here. So what is the first thing that we do when we get pulled over? What's the very first thing that you and I do, people who have been here before, people who've watched my show before, the very first thing we do is hands go at 10 up into a touchdown position. My hands go to this NFL football touchdown position. See how I make goalposts with my hands? If I go like this, I close the goalpost. If I go like that, I open the goalpost. This is how your hands go. Your phone goes in this hand and it's facing you. I want to be able to see. Let me turn the phone off so you can't see. I want to see you on the camera. I want to see you. So if something hits you in the head or anything happens to you, we can see what happened to you. Your hands go to a football position. This guy, he puts his body out the window of the car.
Turn the car off.
I'm saying, hey, why you stopping me, man?
Turn the car off.
Okay. Whoa. Look, you know, you guys know that I don't have any respect for cops. Okay. I don't like them. I don't respect them. I'm not your bitch. You know, you don't get to order me around. Here's what I do have to do, though. I have to make sure I don't get shot. I've showed you guys get shot on this channel so many times. Everything goes up here in this nice broccoli wad rubber band that I sent you in your envelope. Everything's up there. You are recording like this. Cop comes up, no matter what words he says, I don't give a damn what words he says. I immediately slip him my license, registration, and proof of insurance. There you go, piggy. You got everything I have to provide by law. Now, whether he says to me, do you know how fast you were going, or you violated RS code 47, or if he says to me, hey, where are you heading? No matter what he says, I don't care what he says. As I'm filming myself, I slip this down from my visor and I say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's it. If he asks me to get out of the car, I'm going to get out of the car with my hands up and say, I do not consent to searches or seizures, and I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. This is now a police protest. And I get out of the car. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the entire thing. And let's see what this guy does here.
I want to know the reason why I'm getting stopped, brother.
You're stopping because you're driving recklessly.
I'm driving
That's the old
recklessly,
way.
Okay,
brother.
turn the car off. I'm going to tell you one more time.
I'm saying what?
I observed you driving recklessly. Turn the car off. Hand me the keys.
What keys? You're not. Nah, that's my property, brother. You're not getting my keys.
Okay, do you have a Florida medical marijuana card?
I don't got no weed in here, brother. What you talking about?
Do you have a Florida medical marijuana card?
I don't have weed.
That's not the question I'm asking you. I'm asking
No,
you if you
I
have a
don't
Florida
have
medical.
weed.
Okay, do you have any hemp products in the car?
It ain't no drug. You can search the car. Here.
Okay,
Search
stay
it.
in the car.
Nah, man, you doing too much. Search
Stay
it.
in the car.
Listen, bro.
You're not in charge.
Hey, listen, brother. I'm telling you, I got my seatbelt. I don't got no dope. I'm gonna give you my license. You do what you do and leave me alone, bro. I don't want to deal with you, brother.
Are you done?
Yes. I don't got no
Okay,
weed.
give
You
me
got
the
your
keys to
camera
the
on?
car.
No,
Yeah, it's on.
No, you're not getting my keys, bro. Can you move?
No, you are not in charge. I will dictate when you get out of the car. You are going to listen to me. You are not in charge.
All right.
He's got into an ego match with a guy who has a gun, has backup, and can legally put you in torture cuffs. Why are you saying a damn word?
Listen, I'm not talking to you. I'm gonna call my lawyer.
Okay. Put your right hand on top of your head and your left hand on your chest.
Well, I'm going to
Make
jail
this
for
very
it.
easy. I didn't say you're going to jail. You're being detained.
Now this cop plays some kind of crazy Simon Says with this guy. Unbelievable. He literally wants him to put himself in some awkward position and stay there. Watch.
Do we understand each other? Put your right hand on top of your head and your left hand on your chest before you go to jail for obstruction.
Which one? Here.
Your right hand on top of your head and your left hand on your chest.
All right, here.
Your left hand on your chest.
Which one?
Okay, you're going to stay like that until I give you further instructions. Do we understand each other?
I'm saying, boss.
Do we understand each other?
Understand.
You are not in charge. You are not free to leave. You are detained right now. Your car smells like marijuana and you are driving recklessly. That is why you're being detained.
Listen, sir. I was turning the light. The lady was taking her sweet time.
And then you made a big turn and then you cut someone else off. There was 2 officers in our police car. We both saw you do it.
Okay,
That is reckless driving. That is 2 or more moving violations at the same time. Keep your right hand on the back of your head and your left hand on your chest. We are done. You're going to listen to me. You are detained. You are not in charge. Put that right hand back on top of your head.
But why I'm being detained?
Because you're uncooperative, okay? And I'm allowed to have anyone step out of the vehicle. And your car smells like cannabis.
I don't have no cannabis.
Okay, that's fine. Put your right hand on top of your head. I'm going to search your car.
Please?
That's absolutely fine. They'll be on the way.
Right now.
They'll be on the way.
I want to talk to
Okay.
you. I want to call your supervisor.
No problem. All right. When I ask you to step out, and not until I ask you to step out.
Sir, I want to talk to your supervisor. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, that's fine. When I ask you to step out, and not until I ask you to step out, you're going to get out and face that way.
Sir, I'm not talking to you, man.
Okay. Keep that right hand on back of your head.
Sir.
Listen.
Hey, listen, I ain't.
Get out of the car and get on the ground.
He says. Do what he says.
Get out of the car and get on the ground.
Do what he says.
Get out of the car and get on the ground.
Oh, why?
Get on the fucking ground.
Wow.
Saying, sir, like, what you doing, man?
I'm your
Put your hands
daddy.
together like you're praying.
bro.
Interlock
And
your
I'm your
fingers like
daddy.
you're praying.
But I'm not
Give
doing
us the ear.
Interlock your hands like you're praying.
You're about to end up on the ground.
Okay.
You understand each other?
Sir, I don't have nothing, bro. Like,
Okay, now you're under arrest for obstruction.
why am I never red?
Because I just grabbed you and you pulled away
Sir,
from
I
me.
ain't pulled away, man.
Stand up. Put your feet up. Put your feet apart.
Man,
Put your feet apart.
I'm,
Get up. Get up.
I don't have nothing. Sir,
10-4.
the reason why I snatched, bro, like, I ain't know what you was finna do, man.
Okay, well, you're under arrest now, so I hope it was worth it.
Sir, I don't, for what?
You're under arrest for reckless driving and resisting without.
Sir,
So I hope it was worth it.
Sir,
Stop fucking tensing up. You're still pulling away.
I'm not.
You're done. You're under arrest. You're done.
I'm not
Relax.
pulling, though.
Relax.
Ma'am, I'm not
No, but
pulling.
you've been combative the whole time since you got.
Ma'am, I
since
don't
we
have
stopped you.
nothing.
You've been combative the whole time
I'm
since we
not.
stopped you.
All I
Just
said-
stop talking, okay?
Ma'am, all I
These are
said.
That's the-
10-15 for
stop
signal
talking.
12 and resisting.
Ma'am, listen, how I'm resisting arrest.
You're still doing it. You're still tensing.
I'm not. I'm.
So lean on the car.
Sir.
Like, I'm holding onto your muscles and you're tensing and
I'm
bracing and
not.
pulling away.
What happened?
What is this? What is this thing where you're not allowed to tense up when people are grabbing you and putting your body in contorted positions, twisting your wrists? You're just supposed to lay there limp? Like, that's just not humanly possible for me. If you put your hands on me, I'm going to lock up a little bit. Put a 1 in the chat if you lock up a little bit if someone grabs you. What's up, Philly? Put a 1 in the chat. Chevy, put a 1 in the chat. Victor, KT, put a 1 in the chat. Jess, put a 1 in the chat right now. If when someone grabs you, you naturally kind of do this. If it's a natural reaction. It is, right? So I don't understand how. Let me read a list of names here. SWE Observer, Audrey, Tammy, Jonathan, Timothy, Alfred, Patrick, Michael, Gabriel, Joshua, Shanna, Michael. Check your email. I just sent off all y'all everything I sell for free. Thank you for purchasing one thing. I appreciate it. And then I will do, we got another few more minutes, and then I will announce the winner of the trifold and the 2 5A cop cards, because I'm giving away a hard copy trifold and a hard copy 5A cop card in the next 7 minutes. So
stop. It's done. You're going to jail. It's over.
What?
you see how it is? There's just one person. So this guy hasn't, I mean, let me just interrupt it one more time. I'm so sorry. So other than being an disagreeable R-hole, which I'm a disagreeable R-hole myself, what law has he broken to go to jail? Oh, he did 2 or more moving infractions at the same time. The cop did 2 or more moving infractions at the same time to pull him over. But what has he done that he needs to be arrested for, that we need to get him off the streets? You know, there are people that we need to arrest. There are people who need to be bound up. There are people who need to be shot and killed, and that's the only way they're going to go out. There are people like that. I'm not delusional. There are people who you're going to have to shackle up and wrap up like a sardine. I know that. This guy's not one of them, though. He's just an asshole. He's just an asshole. And maybe he's not an asshole. Maybe he's rightfully indignant. Maybe he is tired of dealing with pigs messing with him. Maybe, even though he did some sort of evasive maneuver in his car, maybe he wasn't really recklessly driving. Maybe he didn't need any interaction with the cops today. Just maybe, right? Maybe if the cop wasn't there, there would be nobody hurt, nobody injured, no damage party. Nobody would be worse for the wear at all. Maybe if that cop wasn't there, none of this would be happening. Is that a fair thing to ask? I mean, I'm just saying. But he hasn't done anything for the cop to be saying to him, no, we're past that now. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Until I ask you to step out.
Sir, I want to talk to your supervisor.
So show me the law. I'm just trying to
be on the way
right now.
He's got his hands, one on his head and one on his chest, like he's a little boy.
They'll be on the way.
I want to talk to you. I want to call your supervisor.
No problem. All right. When I ask you to step out, and not until I ask you to step out.
Sir, I want to talk to your supervisor. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, that's fine. When I ask you to step out, and not until I ask you to step out, you're going to get out and face that way.
Sir,
okay. Hold on a minute, though. Hold on a second. The holding in Pennsylvania versus Mims says that police can order you out of the car for their safety because they believe you're armed and presently dangerous. Doesn't look like this cop believes that he is armed and presently a danger to him. That's not what it looks like the cop believes. So then he's ordering him out of the car just so he can put him in torture cuffs and then arrest him. And this is the part that really gets me. I watched this last night.
I'm not talking to you, man.
Okay. Keep that right hand on back of your head.
Sir.
Now look at the level of aggression at which they're going to attack this guy.
Hey, listen, I ain't...
Get out of the car and get on...
What? It went from 0 to let me get my taser out and threaten to shoot you with my taser if you don't get... This man is no danger to anybody. He's rightfully indignant and he's difficult, but he's no danger. There's no reason the cop has to treat him this way. The standard operating procedure of pigs in this country, you and I must aggressively go after and change it.
On the ground.
Do what he says.
Get out of the car and get on the ground.
Do what he said.
And why does he have to get out of the car and get on the ground? Why does he need to get on the ground?
Get out of the car and get on the ground.
Why does he need to get on the ground?
Get on the fucking ground.
Get on the effing ground.
Put your hands together like you're praying. Interlock your fingers like you're praying.
But I'm not.
Interlock your fingers like you're praying so we can try to get these metal torture devices on you, but we're gonna have to contort you a little bit here.
So give us the air.
So why did he? Then you see this? He's gonna slam it. Listen, just listen.
Put your hands together like you're praying. Interlock your fingers like you're praying.
But I'm not.
Give us the air.
Interlock your hands.
Did you see that? Okay. Now, here's the part I want to show you guys. And once I tell you this, what I'm about to tell you now, you will never be able to unhear this again. This is something I'm going to say to you right now. And when I say it to you from now on, every time you watch a cop video, you're going to go, let me see. Every single time a jackboot thug pig does something physically aggressive and hostile to a person who is not in any way, shape, or form resisting, as soon as the other cops get there, they will brag about that offensive, violent thing that they did. In every single video you ever watch for it, watch for the uncalled for violence, and then listen for later where he's going to proudly boast how I put him against the car. You won't be able to ever see a video again now because what I'm telling you is 100% factual.
I'm saying, sir, like, what you doing, man?
Put your hands together like you're praying. Interlock your fingers like you're praying.
But I'm not doing
give us the air.
See that?
Interlock your hands like you're praying.
You're about to end up on the ground.
Okay.
Do we understand each other?
Didn't he tell him to get on the ground like 5 times? Get on the ground, get on the ground, get on the ground. And now you're going to go on the ground. For what? I mean, for what? This cop is losing his composure, losing his cool. But for what reason is he going to go on the ground? What has he done?
Sir, I don't have nothing, bro.
Okay, now you're under arrest for obstruction.
Why am I under arrest?
Because I just grabbed you and you pulled away
Sir,
from me.
I ain't pulled away, man.
What? I'm so sorry. Can you guys help me find the spot where he grabs him and he
Get out
pulls
of the car and get on the ground.
Well, why?
Okay.
Get on the fucking ground.
Show me where this guy pulls away. I want to see it.
Put your hands together like you're praying. Interlock your fingers like you're praying.
But I'm not doing
give us the air.
There's the
Interlock
slam.
your hands like you're praying.
You're about to end up on the ground.
Okay.
Do we understand each other?
Sir, I don't have nothing, bro.
Okay.
He's saying he doesn't have anything. He's standing there getting torture cuffed.
Now you're under arrest for obstruction.
Now you're under arrest for obstruction. He hasn't done anything wrong.
Why am I under arrest?
Because I just grabbed you and you pulled away
Sir,
from me.
I ain't pulled away.
Because I just grabbed you and you pulled. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. That is the definition of. I'm sorry. I missed Tom Zebra. I was only mentioning people who had passed case law, that I got case law passed, or but Tom Zebra is one of the original OGs. I've been watching Tom Zebra for years. So, but I want you to notice in this, what we're watching here, there's no crime. That's the cop is just losing his mind and attacking the guy. Now you're under arrest for obstruction. But for what? Where was the obstruction? I didn't see that. Listen, you have to have my trifold in your car. When the cop comes up to you, calmly, patiently, you have your license, registration, you have everything in your hand. You give him your license. It's all up in your visor. You give him that. Cop says anything to you at all. Do you know what? Anything at all. You immediately invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And then you talk like I do when I first start talking to cops, real slow, nothing to say. Well, where are you heading? I'm talking to the camera. I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. This officer is still questioning me. He's violating his oath to office. Hands are still above the steering wheel. This hand's rested on a seat. This one's in the windowsill. This is how I am. I'm not going to get shot by this unstable jackboot thug pig. I mean, this guy's going to jail for obstruction. So let me give you a caveat. If they arrest him, then incident to arrest, that's what they call it, incident to arrest, means that they can then search his car. So why are they arresting him?
Stand up, put your feet up, put your feet apart.
Ma'am.
Put your feet apart. Get up. Get up.
I don't have nothing. Sir.
They need more cops on the scene.
The reason why I snatched, bro, like I ain't know what you was finna do, man.
Okay, well, you're under arrest now, so I hope it was worth it.
Sir, I don't, for what?
You're under arrest for reckless driving and resisting without,
Sir,
so I hope it was worth it.
Sir,
Reckless
stop fucking tensing up. You're still pulling away.
I'm not.
Of course, he's not pulling away. You're grabbing a man. He's not your squishy toy, you bitch cop. He's not a squishy toy. You don't just get to maul him and manhandle him and him not have any sort of feelings or physical reaction to it.
You're done. You're under arrest. You're done.
You're done? You're done? Who the hell are you, dude? You are an evil person.
Relax.
Ma'am, I'm not.
Relax. You're the ones who are grabbing him and freaking out on him.
You've been combative the whole time since you got.
Ma'am,
Yeah, he has been combative. He's done it wrong, and you're being an asshole.
Since we stopped you. You've been combative the whole time since we stopped you. Just stop talking, okay?
It is 10:15 for signal 12 and resisting.
Listen, how I'm resisting arrest.
You're still
There's the pig right there. You want to see what the face of a pig looks like? There it is.
doing it. You're still tensing.
You're still tensing up?
I'm not.
So lean on the car.
Sir.
I'm holding onto your muscles and you're tensing.
You have to bend over in front of the cop and show him your ass? Or the cop's scared? He's not allowed to flex his arms that are in shackles? He can't fight you. His arms are in shackles. You beta male chump ass bitch pig. He's in shackles. If his arms flex when you grab him, don't show any signs of human life. If you show any signs of human life, then you are the problem. But look, you could see this jackboot thug pig. You saw the look in his face. He's a psycho.
Tensing and bracing and pulling away. So stop. It's done. You're going to jail. It's over.
It's done.
It didn't have to be
done.
this.
But for what, man?
For reckless driving and resisting without violence.
Sir, I told you what happened.
Can you stop tensing up?
I'm not
'Cause I'm really
tensing.
tired of it.
Ma'am, I'm not tensing up, man. Like this guy.
Relax.
Search him or no?
Relax. I need
Ma'am.
to get to the other
But
side.
ma'am, can I talk to a supervisor or something?
Yeah, you'll see him at the station because you're under arrest.
But for what, man?
I told you.
But can I call somebody to get my car, man?
Stop.
Hold on.
Fucking.
I'm not doing
Stop.
nothing.
You're still tensing up.
Huh?
You're done.
Ma'am. Oh my God, I'm not doing nothing, bro.
You're done. You're going to jail. It's over. Okay.
But for what?
Reckless
Here,
driving for the last
explain
time. Reckless driving and resisting without.
Sir, I told, man, I wasn't even, when I turned, I wasn't even doing 100, brother.
Has nothing to do with that.
Like, I turned.
Has nothing to do with that. Search,
But
completely
listen,
search. I need to get
but listen, I'm
front pocket.
oh my God.
So watch this. Watch this. I saw this yesterday right away. I'm sure that you did too. She comes in, you searched, and then she says, "You really searched?" Well, I don't know what really searched means. Really searched apparently means attack the person as though there's no human being on the other side of the cloth that they're wearing. Watch how she says, "Did you really search him though?" Watch what she means by that.
Turned, I wasn't even doing 100, brother.
Has nothing to do with that.
Like, I turned.
Has nothing to do with that. Search, completely search.
Completely
I need to
searched.
get
But listen,
more
I'm
front pocket.
oh my God, I'm telling you, I understand I did it, bro. But can I get a ticket or one, bro?
Nope.
What kind of
That went out the
Absolutely
window
not.
once you started
that
being
is
uncooperative.
I'm not.
ridiculous.
Sir, I was not.
My discretion went out the
Like,
window once you started being
I'm
uncooperative.
sorry, man.
We're done here. Once you pulled away, you put your hand on my hand
Look
and
at the
pulled away.
look.
So you're lucky I'm not charging you with battery on a law enforcement
Sir, I
officer.
didn't, bro.
She's done that to his shirt 4 or 5 times now. Pulled his shirt up 4 or 5 times, jerking on his pants, ripping his pocket out.
got baby oil on me, man.
Yeah,
She,
no, that's
she's
not the way
she,
it works.
she's like it's almost as though she believes he has something embedded into his skin. She's like grabbing him. Like I'm gonna put this on my system and lighten it up. But take a look at it again.
When you take your hand,
She's
and push
not
my
even
hand
done.
away, and then I grab
She's
you
still
again,
doing it to him.
and you then pull away again.
Look
Because
on
I
that
got
one
my-
side, that one
I
pocket.
work on both.
She's been on that side now. It's 5 minutes and 34 seconds here. She walks up right here.
Being
I'm
uncooperative.
sorry, man.
I need to get
But listen,
more
I'm
front pocket.
Okay, so right there, 5 minutes and 3 seconds. She said, "I need to get to his front pocket," and she points at it even. So for 5 minutes and 3 seconds here on the video, how long does it take to search one pocket? And look how many times she just literally attacks this dude.
Oh my God, I'm telling you, I understand I did it, bro. But can I get a ticket or one, bro?
Nope.
Takes
That
his
went out
belt
the
off
window
of him
once you
right
started
here.
being uncooperative.
I'm not, sir.
Done.
I was not.
My discretion
man.
went out the
Like,
window once you started being
Hits
Hits the
uncooperative.
car
sorry,
with it,
man.
the metal. You can
We're
hear
done
it.
here. Once you pulled away,
He
you
said, "We're
put your
done
hand
now."
on my hand.
Jerks his shirt
and
up
pulled
2
away.
times
So
there.
you're lucky I'm not charging you with battery on a law enforcement.
Pulls his shirt up
did,
again,
bro. I got
jerks it
baby
down
oil
again.
on me, man.
Jerking through his
No,
pants
that's not the way
again,
it works.
jerking on
You
his
take your
underwear,
hand and push my hand
going
away,
up and
then
down
I
his
grab you
leg.
again, and you then pull away again.
Because I got my
Ripping on his side.
I work on both. My hand was
Okay.
hurting,
Well,
bro.
we'll use this as a learning lesson because you're under arrest.
Jerking
Is
his
this
pants.
pocket empty? Yep.
Done.
I don't have
And
nothing.
the
Okay.
and
Is there anything that I'm going to find in the car?
Nothing.
Okay.
But listen, dude.
Do you have any warrants?
Okay.
You got
So that to search just around his waist right there took 35 seconds. And none of it was gentle. She treated him like he was a piece of shit. Like you would treat someone that you don't care about them. F this person. I'm going to treat you like such shit right now. That's what she just did.
an open container. Oops, sorry. Yeah.
So this was probably completely preventable, and you would have
So now let me explain incident to arrest to you guys. There's a term called incident to arrest. And this is going to pop its head up in Maryland versus Pringle 2003. But incident to arrest, I can go into the case history when I do constitutional law scholar here. It's on the wall. It's what I'm looking at the cases. But incident to arrest and Arizona versus Gant in, 2009? I believe 2009. They're going to say that with an incident to arrest is that they can search your car. Depending on how the appointed monarchs, the Supreme Court justices feel on that day, they may say that searching your car is within the arrest, Maryland versus Pringle, or they may say that searching the car is outside the scope of the arrest, Arizona versus Gant. Now, Maryland versus Pringle is more about if there's any chemicals in the car, that everybody in the car is probable cause to arrest everybody in the car. So, but it doesn't matter though, because they search the car and they find the chemicals, and then incident to arrest would mean they get to search the car anyway. So that's what I'm trying to get to here, even though I've conflated some cases I probably shouldn't have added. But you should know Arizona versus Gant if you want to study any of the things I was just talking about. So in this particular case, when he says you're under arrest for obstruction, the incident to arrest in this case would allow the cops to search his vehicle if he's placed under arrest. So when he gave attitude to the cop and the cops started getting an attitude with him, put your hand on your head and your hand on your chest and this kind of nonsense, then what happened there was that when the cop said, okay, you pulled away from me, you're now obstructing, you're under arrest. Now the cop can search his car, and it's not a retaliatory search because we had a beef. I get to search his car now because it's incident to arrest. So if they arrest you, then they can search your car. 99% of the times, Arizona versus Gant is one of those few cases. Arizona versus Gant is where Gant comes home and they're already at his house. And so he parks in his driveway. He gets out of his car. He's walking away. He's like 15 feet away from his car. The cops in that town in Tucson, Arizona, they recognize Gant and they go, oh, he's got a suspended license. So then they take him and detain him under reasonable articulable suspicion that he's driving on a suspended license. Then they run his name and his license to see if he has a license. He doesn't, but he also has warrants. So then because he has warrants and it's incident to arrest, he's now going to be arrested. They put him in the cop car. His car is in his own driveway. They then go over and search his car and find chemicals and a firearm. And so then they arrest him and charge him with the things in his car. He appeals the case to the appellate court. I think they deny. He appeals to the Supreme Court of Arizona. They deny. Then the Supreme Court of America takes up the case and they say, this is outside the scope of the Fourth Amendment's right to search. This is outside the scope of incident to arrest because the only reason that you should arrest Gant would be if he had access to go back to his car to get a firearm out of the glove box or something like that. But since you already had him in custody, and then number two, if you needed to secure his property, but his property was already in his driveway. So the Supreme Court said that there is a specific scope of which you can search a car, even with incident to arrest. In this particular case that we're watching here, because they placed him under arrest, incident to arrest would then allow them to search the car, which was the cop's entire goal. And the reason why he said, oh, you grabbed me, you're pulling away, you're tensing, you're obstructing. Now that the cop places him under arrest, with the incident to arrest, the cop can now search his car. And that's the reason why he arrests him. That's why you and I are watching it and we're going, you're the one freaking out. Why are you arresting him right now? He's arresting him so he can search his car. So that's why he's doing it.
Gotten a ticket.
Say, bro, listen, like
you did the most tonight,
sir,
and now
I'm
you're going to jail for it.
I'm sorry, bro.
He's gaslighting. He didn't do the most. He just had an attitude.
Oh man, you're a telephone tough guy from the second we pulled you over. So,
bro, I work.
We're going to jail. We'll deal with that later. Okay? Come back here.
But listen, hold up, man. No, stop walking, ma'am. Hold up, man. Can I? Well, hold up. Can I start walking? What am I? God damn. Can I call somebody to get my car?
If you pull your arm away from me one more time, I'm putting you on the ground and you'll stay there until we're done.
Bro, I'm just trying to get.
What a beta male chumpzilla. You got his car. You have his driver's license. He's in torture cuffs.
My car?
If you pull your arm away from me one more time, I'm putting you on the ground and you'll stay there until we're done.
Bro.
What a beta male chumpzilla. If you tense up your arm again, as we have you in torture cuffs, and you don't want me grabbing you, so you're doing this with your arm, then I'm going to put you on the ground and leave you on the ground. You're not allowed to try to defend yourself from me throwing you on the ground. You're not allowed to try to get up from the ground once I put you on the ground. I'm then going to put my body weight on your back, neck, legs. I'm going to put my knee on you as you're on the ground. And while you're on the ground, you cannot resist. I put you on the ground because I said into my body-worn microphone, my body camera, that you were pulling away. That justifies me putting you on the ground. All the other coppers will see that as A-OK justified. The judge will see it as A-OK justified. So that means what he's saying to him here is that if you don't do what I want you to do and allow me to have total dominion over your body, I'm going to torture you further, put you on the ground and cut your oxygen off. So you're only getting so much oxygen in, which is going to cause you major distress. That's pretty much what he's saying right there.
I'm just trying to get.
You're constantly.
Can I call somebody to get my car?
If you pull your arm away from me one more time, I'm putting you on the ground, and you'll stay there until we're done.
Bro,
and you'll stay there
You're
until we're done.
constantly tensing your muscles. You're still doing it.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you. Can I call somebody to get my car?
Order now, you guys.
Sit
Get a trifold right now during the live stream, and I will email you everything I sell for free. I really want to call off a bunch of names here. Let me do a bunch of free ones right now.
It's in a roadway, and you're under arrest. Sit down.
Boss, please.
Sit down in the car.
Oh, my God, man.
Did we find an ID for him yet?
It looks like there's a wallet pack over there on the grounds. If you go around to the rear porch a sec. Battousai already requested to meet him. So.
Awesome. Oh, well, this also makes sense.
Yeah, I told you this.
Yep. So we got an open container of Budweiser. Which is cold to the touch and still has some remnants in the bottom. So that's captured on body camera. Car smells like weed, so we might be finding some drugs.
Can I get a number on my phone, please?
Yeah, we'll work on that.
I'm sorry, bro.
All right.
Do you want me to get a bag? Do you have a bag in the trunk?
Yeah, I'll get one. Just run him. Yeah, give me a second, man. I went to pull him out of the car. He pushed my hand away. Then I grabbed him, pulled my taser out, and grabbed him again. And he started pulling away again. So we just slammed him into the car.
There's the humble brag.
And I was like, "What are you stopping for?"
There's the humble brag. Did you hear it? What did I tell you? If you were here, put a 1 in the chat if you were here earlier, maybe 10 minutes ago, when I said that anything a jackboot thug pig does to you while you are bound, defenseless, and cannot defend yourself, the overt act of violence that they do to you when you're not allowed to defend yourself, they will then later brag to the other pigs that here's what I did to him when he wasn't allowed to defend himself. Listen to it again.
Again, so he just slammed my hand away. Then I grabbed him, pulled my taser. Second, man. I went to pull him out of the car.
I went to pull him out of the car.
My hand.
And he put, and so this is 7 minutes and 36 seconds. I went to go pull him out of the car.
Do what he says. Listen.
Hey, listen, I ain't.
Get out of the car and get on the ground.
That's what he looked like.
Do what he says.
That's what he looked like when he went to go pull him out of the car.
Sir.
Face that way.
Sir, I'm not talking to you, man.
Okay. Keep that right hand on the back of your head.
Sir.
Listen.
Hey, listen, I ain't.
Get out.
I went to pull him out of the car. He put both of his hands in the air, palms up, which is a very body language sign that he's given up. I went to pull him out of the car and
Pushed my hand away. Then I grabbed him,
he pushed my hand away.
The taser out,
and then I grabbed him. Did you see him push his hand away? When you listen,
I went to pull him out of the car. He pushed my hand away. Then I grabbed him, pulled my taser out, and
really pushed your hand away, huh?
Keep that right hand on the back of your head.
Sir.
Listen.
Where's the hand being pushed away?
Okay.
His hands on his head and on his chest as he was ordered to do.
Keep that right hand on the back of your head.
Kept the right hand on the back of his head.
Sir.
Then he opens the door. I didn't see any hand push another hand away. Did you?
Hey, listen, I ain't.
He pulled his taser out. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did I miss it?
Keep that right hand on the back of your head.
Sir. Listen. Hey, listen, I ain't.
Get out of the car and get on the ground.
Do what he says.
Get out of the car and get on the ground. I went to pull him out of the car. He pushed my hand away. Then I grabbed him, pulled my taser out, and
You've got to have my trifold in your car. I'm going to give away. I got about 100 people who requested a free one. So I'm going to sit and fill those, for you guys who wanted a free trifold. I'm going to sit there and click right now for the next 5 minutes. I won't interrupt this for 5 minutes. But as you guys can see, it's It's plain as day. Plain as day.
Right hand on back of your head.
Sir. Hey, listen, I ain't
Get out.
Where was the hand pushing the other hand away? I didn't see any of that. I didn't see that at all. I didn't see his hand push the other hand away at all.
I went to pull him out of the car. He pushed my hand away. Then I grabbed and pulled my taser out and
Didn't see that.
grabbed him again. And he started pulling away again. So we just
I didn't see that either.
slammed him into the car. Grabbed and pulled my taser out and grabbed him again. And he started pulling away again. So we just slammed him into the car.
So I just slammed him into the car. A man who had his back to me, that was in no way, shape, or form trying to fight me. And while his back was turned to me, I slammed him into the car.
And pulled my taser out and grabbed him again. And he started pulling away again.
Grabbed him again as a man who had both of his palms up in the air.
So we just slammed him into the car.
So I just slammed him into the car.
He stopped in the middle of the road. Yeah. And I was like, what are you stopping for? I told him to pull over. We pull over here. Car smells like weed.
Car smells like weed, but you don't find any weed in the car. That's pretty amazing. How does the car smell like weed, but you don't find any weed in the car?
I'm talking to him. He's not listening. He wants to argue the whole time.
He did want to argue the whole time. I'll give you that. He didn't use the trifold.
And then I go to get him out, and I grab his arm, and he immediately pushes my hand away from.
That didn't happen.
And then I go to get him out, and I grab his arm, and he immediately pushes my hand away from me. So I pull my taser out, grab him again. He's pulling away again. So then we just.
Okay. Keep that right hand on back of your head.
Sir. Hey, listen, I ain't.
Get out of the car and get on the ground.
I didn't see that. I definitely didn't see what he says.
And then I go to get him out, and I grab his arm, and he immediately pushes my hand away from.
Didn't see that.
From me, so I pull my taser out, grab him again. He's pulling away again. So then we just slammed him into the car. It's 2 misdemeanors, 3 misdemeanors. Sorry.
So okay, so your day is going along. You're living your day. You're driving from point A to point B. Right? This guy, had he not ran into those cops, would have gone on about his day, would have just kept doing what he was doing for the day. But instead, now he's charged with 3 misdemeanor crimes. He's now going to court. He's going to jail. His car is going to be impounded. What's the problem in our country? The cops. The cops are the problem in our country.
Reckless driving, resisting, and open container in a motor vehicle. The beer, the Budweiser that was in your driver's side door, and the brown paper bag that was still cold to the touch and had beer in the bottom of it. All could have been prevented, man. You might have left here with 1 or 2 tickets.
It's all up to you.
Well, it's not all up to me when you pull away from me. When you pull away from me,
Man, I got to dislocate.
I didn't see him pulling away, number one. I didn't see any of that. And if someone puts you in shackles, you're going to have some natural resistance. Sorry.
So you would think that you wouldn't want to fight, because I could have been a lot more rough than I was. I decided not to tase you.
This is really telling. Listen to what he says here. I could have been more rough. I decided not to tase you or punch you in the face.
Want to fight, because I could have been a lot more rough than I was. I decided not to tase you.
If you touch my shoulder, bro, it hurts.
I didn't touch your shoulder. I touched your wrist, and you pulled away from me and yanked your arm away, which would be you hurting your shoulder. And then on top of that, I could have tased you. I could have punched you in the face. I did none of that. I just decided to put you into the vehicle and detain you with the least amount of force necessary, because I could have used more force than that because you were actively resisting. So
You probably see me on the road. You was like, I'm gonna get him, and that's it.
I've never seen you. I had no clue what your name was until I found your driver's license. I had no clue about who you were before I stopped you. So if we're gonna go back to you being that way, and
listen, so like we were just saying, when we went to stop you, you stopped the car in the middle of the road, you tried to jump out of the vehicle.
I ain't trying to jump out, but I'm running.
You tried to get out of the car, okay? No, there's no more listening at this point.
I work
You
every day.
you dictated
You
the course. Your actions dictated the result. Your actions dictated the result.
What a load of shit.
Still, like, you could have been like, okay, listen.
No. When you don't show courtesy and respect from the beginning, when we try to talk to you nicely, why should we give that?
What?
No. When you don't show courtesy and respect from the beginning, when we try to talk to you nicely, why should we give that respect back?
You don't understand.
You stopped him to the point you were so on him that he stopped in the middle of the road and looked at you and said, "What's up?" Then you pulled him over. by force. Then you said you're going to charge him with reckless driving immediately, which is going to send your head into a panic because you're going to lose your license. And then you attacked him. You did all that, cop. You dictated everything. You want me to show you courtesy and respect when you're wasting my life and my day and my time, impeding on my freedom. And it's really funny. If he had that bottle, if he'd been drinking out of that bottle, just a little fun fact here. Okay. They don't charge him with DUI. They don't alcohol test him at all during the whole stop. So if that bottle was new alcohol and it was still cold on the bottom, then why didn't you give him a DUI? If the bottle the cop grabbed, and now you have to show them courtesy and respect. F you, you jackboot thug pig. Most of us fucking hate you. Most of us fucking despise you. Most of us, when we see you pass the road, lock up and get tense. Oh man, they turn around. When you go buy a car with more than 3 or 4 people in it, collectively, the 3 or 4 people all hit one level of consciousness together as they pass you. And they're all looking and thinking, is he flipping a bitch? Is he flipping a bitch? Put a 1 in the chat if that's true. Midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, there's no cars out. You're with 2 or 3 friends, maybe 4 friends. You pass a cop. As soon as you pass the cop and everybody sees the cop, collectively, everybody in the car does this. And you're all on the same wavelength right now. I was texting this babe. He was talking to his wife. This guy was texting his chick he wants. I'm just all dating stuff, right? So this guy's texting his children, sending him a picture. It's dad, right? And when you pass that copper, all of you go like this. Flip my camera on here. Flipping a bitch? Is he flipping a bitch? That's what you do, pig. That's what you are. Show you courtesy and respect. F you. F you. And your despotism. Eat my shorts. Show you respect.
Where I'm going to, he could have been like, okay, listen.
No. When you don't show courtesy and respect from the beginning, when we try to talk to you nicely, why should we give that respect back?
Courtesy and nicely?
That doesn't mean anything. You don't understand what I'm going through. Okay, everybody goes through shit. Everybody in this car.
What did that chick just say? I don't understand what you're going through, chick. Who do you have in the back of your car in torture cuffs? Which one of us is in torture cuffs? Which one of our cars is being impounded? Which one of us is being charged with crimes when there's no victim? There's nobody that's the victim of this guy's crime. There's no victim. You're victimizing this man. And you're telling him you don't know what you're going through? You ungrateful freaking demon. You parasite.
You have no idea. You have no idea. That doesn't give you an excuse. Doesn't give you an excuse.
I'm just trying to make it. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't out here robbing nobody. I'm going to work every day.
I'm so sorry. I want you guys to hear what he's saying. I want you to hear what he's saying here.
That doesn't give you an excuse. Doesn't give you an excuse.
I'm just trying to make it, is what he says. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not robbing nobody. I'm going to work every day. Yeah, I play my music loud, and that's really why they heard his sound. Now we're getting a full story now that we really listen.
I don't mean like whatever the rap say, that's what they do, man. Like I work every day, bro.
I work every day, bro.
And I had to go to work tomorrow. So.
And I got to go to work tomorrow with no car, and I got to get out of jail.
Thank you, officer. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, officer. Thank you, sir. That's what he just said.
Sorry, I can't hear you. What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
God bless you. That's all.
God bless you. So here he kind of gives him some tongue-in-cheek threats.
Oh, okay.
Because he's ruining his
I
life.
thought you said you hope I get in an accident.
Your family, brother, man.
Okay.
Have a good night when you get home. I hope everything's all right when you get home, too.
I don't know what that means, but
There's nothing to God, bro.
yes, there is.
That you're not invincible, pig, and people can reach out and touch you too. That's what he's saying.
I can give you a little bit of advice. I'd stop making vague threats before you pick up a charge called threats to a specified individual. So.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
I ain't say you. I'm just saying have a.
You said I hope your brakes work and I hope your family's good when you get home. So
I don't.
You're really teeter-tottering, man. So if you want to, stop.
Yeah, you already arrested him for nothing. We know that.
Everything's being recorded on 2 body-worn cameras and has been this whole time.
I'm just saying God bless you, and I hope everything
Okay.
be all right.
God bless you too. Okay. Thank you. We were nothing but courteous to you until you became uncourteous, and then we became uncourteous.
Boss
So-
man, you came at me with an attitude, man. Like you been had something with me, man. So I want to make a complaint too, because you had me over here overheating, brother.
Okay. Well,
I hope
definitely.
you got that too on record.
You're definitely not overheating because the AC's on.
I'm about to catch a heart attack. I'm sweating bullets right now, brother.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I think I'm about to catch a heart attack. So can you take me to the hospital, please?
You got it.
Please.
So
Yeah,
then he
we're going.
does. He takes him to the hospital.
Help!
He kind of melts down here a little bit,
breathe,
just so
man.
you guys know.
Help! I need help. Hey, sir. I can't breathe, man.
Okay, we're going to the hospital.
I can't breathe. Can you cut the lights on? Hey. I got asthma, man. I
India
can't
70
breathe.
shows for routing to the hospital.
Yeah, I need some fresh air, man.
Okay,
We're
no
almost
problem.
there. We're there in 2
There you
seconds.
go.
Help!
If you order a digital product, it goes in your spam folder. It goes in your spam folder.
All right, you ready to go inside?
I'm waiting.
You can get out of the car. All right, you ready to go inside?
I'm waiting.
You can get out of the car. All right, we're at the hospital. You want to get out so you can get medical treatment?
I'm weak, man.
Okay. Well, let's walk inside so we can get you medical treatment. You really?
Stop.
Really? Pick him up.
Check your email. Just sent off 50 emails. Check your email, everybody.
Okay, well then stop doing this. If you want to go to the hospital, walk. Come on, man. Okay, then stand up and walk.
I'm not letting you.
Stand up and walk. I'm not letting you go. You were completely fine saying threats to myself and my family, and then you want to say that you have no AC, which is false.
Saying threats to I'll let it finish and then I'll jump in. So I just want to touch on this one piece right here, and then I'll stop.
You want to say that you have no AC, which is false. Stand up and walk. I'm not letting you go. You were completely fine saying threats to myself and my family. And then
Okay, you're completely fine saying threats to myself and my family. Okay. You're not threatening him and his family. You're taking him to a frickin' dungeon. You're taking him to hell on earth. You're taking him to the worst place you can take anybody in the United States of America is a jail or a prison. You're dropping him off there. He may have said, God bless you. I hope your family's okay. Saying you're not untouchable yourself if I lose my mind. That's what he's saying. And he's not lightly threatening you like that guy's doing. You, pig, are taking him to hell. You're taking him. The reason why he's acting like this is so that he gets to go to the hospital instead of the hell you were taking him to. Let's just be clear. Let's not bullshit one another. Check your email, everybody. I sent off 50 emails to a bunch of people just now. Let me know if you guys got that free stuff in your email. If you ordered anything from my website, it goes into your spam folder. And it takes up to 21 days to get my products. And I don't miss anybody ever. Matter of fact, someone just emailed me. Let me get back to that person. There was someone who just emailed me and they said, let me send this real quick. Someone just emailed me and I looked at their email and they said it's been over 3 weeks and I wanted to get back to them during this live stream. I just had them here. I mean, once in a blue moon, one of these things falls through the cracks. It takes longer than it's supposed to, but I'm not going to miss your order. I promise. I won't miss you. You can come to my channel and be like, yo, Chille, go to the comment section. Be like, dude, I didn't get my trifold. I ordered 3 weeks ago. Just come in and I won't miss you. You know, when you move hundreds of products a week, you're gonna lose some here and there. It's gonna happen. So mail is gonna happen. It's gonna have those things. So if you don't get your product, don't wait to contact me after 21 days and be like, yo, where's my product? And I actually, if I mess up your order, I'll give you free stuff with it. I'll put free stuff in I'll put 5A cop cards in there for you. If I mess up your order, I will try to make up for it. So, but I don't miss people. Like it really matters to me that you have the materials. It super matters to me that you have everything you need when you get pulled over by the cops. I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not. I'm a little bit OCD. I'm a little bit, about it. I'm a little bit psychopath about making sure. Brian, I think I got some t-shirts on the website. I have to check the t-shirts. I only mail t-shirts once a week on Saturdays. I don't mail t-shirts other than that, just once a week. So if you order a t-shirt, you have to just wait till I go to the mailbox. I can't stand mailing t-shirts. I'm grateful people want to buy them. I'm super grateful for that, but I just don't want to spend, that's funny. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea what happened to him. I have no clue. But I want to go back to Battousai because this live stream is called Tribute to Battousai. I just wanted to show you guys that one because it's just so insane to see that. And so I saw my buddy John Felix did a tribute to Battousai on his channel. And so I was like, you know what? I want to show this because, I mean, Philip Turner's the man. What he has done is, so this is John Felix channel, and what right over here, my buddy John Felix. I really have liked John's channel. I've been a subscriber. This one has 424,000 views. I've subscribed, I've liked, and now I dropped a comment yesterday, 16 hours, such great coverage of Philip. Oh yeah, I mean, I look at Philip, how proud his family must be of this guy. He is the man. Like literally the man. So how could you not be proud of him? But since this is called a tribute to and then we also get, by watching this one, we get John Felix comments on the Battousai.
No, 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 no. Nah, stop. Here's a video called "Welcome to My Channel," aka Turner versus Driver. This, aka Philip Turner, aka Turner versus Driver. This is one of the most ultimate auditors that's ever walked the earth. He has something I don't have: youth, health, energy, and the ambition and wherewithal to follow through. Right? Right. This guy has stood on his rights, has been willing to get arrested, probably a single guy without a family. So I'm assuming, it's a little easier to be arrested when you don't have any. Not that I'm diminishing anybody else. My whole point is you don't need to be arrested or caged or beaten or anything to be an activist. And don't be scared to go out there because there's haters saying that you have to be arrested or beaten or tased or electrocuted in order to. Philip is wish to aspire to, but my own stubbornness and my own inability. I don't. I'm
Detective Esquivel, San Antonio Police. I see you have a camera and a phone. Just out videotaping, photographing today. Hello? Do you speak, sir? Based on your suspicious activity, we're going to go ahead and ID you. If you have no warrants or anything like that, we're going to go ahead and
I remember this video. This cop pissed me off so damn bad.
do a good day, and we're going to be on our way.
Am I under arrest?
No, you're not under arrest, but you are being detained. There's no two ways about it.
All right, well, if I'm being detained, y'all can go ahead and do your investigation, but I'm just going to stay here and
That's fine.
exercise my Fifth Amendment right. Just sit here, and if I'm not doing anything wrong, then there's a reason for y'all to
We're
be here.
going to go ahead and ID you one way or the other. It's up to you.
What do you mean one way or the other?
Pardon me?
What do you mean one way or the other?
One way or the other. If we have to take you downtown and fingerprint you, we'll do that. You're being detained.
You're gonna surrender your Fourth Amendment whether you do it voluntarily or we have to use physical violence and force against you to get you to surrender your Fourth Amendment right that I swore to protect.
For investigative purposes right now, believe me, I know the law better than you. So you can
Believe us. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Imbecile, you inbred, disgusting pig. No, you don't. How dare you?
Do you guys see why I like John Felix so much? Do you guys see how John Felix and I align? Why I watched his channel when it very first came out years and years ago. John Felix and I feel the exact same way. Let's listen to it one more time, his breakdown, because John Felix is so spot on.
believe me, I know the law better than you. So you can
Believe us. No, you don't. You imbecile, you inbred, disgusting pig. No, you don't. How dare you even say that? How dare the idea that any cop really knows the law better than the average citizen is nonsense.
come all you want. You can set it up however you want. We're going to ID you. But until we do that, you're not free to go.
Texas is not a stop and ID state, is it?
Guys, go ahead and frisk this gentleman. Make sure they don't have any weapons
Frisk
on him.
him.
I have no weapons,
then
and I do not consent to
Go ahead and frisk
searches.
him, like I said. Make sure he has no weapons on him.
I don't consent to
And
searches.
you can either provide us his information willingly, or we can do it through the ID section downtown.
A few moments later.
Have we got anything? Okay, sir. All right. I just want to ask you one more time. Your name and your date of birth. Will you please give us that?
Please, I thought you were going to use force and violence to take him downtown and fingerprint him, and you're going to ID him one way or another. Were those just empty threats by a costumed coward? Think so.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to document this entire stop in a report. It's also documented on our digital mobile audio video. I'm quite aware that you have it documented on your personal camera. We're going to write a report. We're happy to give you the case number. If you'd like to buy a copy of the report, it'll be available to you at any police facility or online for that matter. We're then going to release you from the scene. You're not going to cooperate with us. We're going to have to put you down on a report as...
So just so you know, what these cops are doing right here creates Turner versus Driver.
unknown or John Doe, whatever you.
What do we care?
And from there, you'll be cut loose.
Much later.
Uh-oh. He sued them and received money for it. There you go. Follow through. Follow through. Follow through. It takes a lot to do. You know, what you guys just saw happen in 5 seconds where it said much later. This is probably a year or two later, and he's probably went through a ton of headache, harassment, and effort and willpower to keep going forward to get this done. So unless you're willing to do it, you shouldn't be really remarking on it.
Takes forever.
Sir, do you understand English? Do you understand English? Because I can certainly call someone out if you speak sign.
How's it going? Please surrender your Fourth Amendment right.
You got any ID, sir? Sir, do you have any ID? Yes, no, maybe. Do you have any ID, sir?
I'm not being detained.
For investigation. Everything's going on in this world, and especially involving law enforcement. You're walking around.
For investigation, it's the world going around, walking around, cameras, costume, gun, badge, Big Macs.
In light of what's going on.
In light of what's going on? What is going
In
on?
light of what's going on, you're engaged in your rights that I swore to protect, and in light of what's going on, I refuse to protect them. Excuse me, guys.
An authority to know who's walking around our facilities. That's incorrect.
You have your ID. Are you refusing to ID yourself? Yes or no?
What happens if I don't ID myself?
No? Then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay. But you have to tell me what happened.
I don't really know, but I'm sure violence will be involved in one way or another.
If I don't ID myself.
No, I don't. I'm not required to tell you that. Are you, yes or no? Are you refusing to ID yourself or not?
Once again, what crime have I committed?
I've already explained that to you. I don't need to explain it to you again. Are you?
Don't you remember when I said, this is in light of what's going on in this day and age after Pearl Harbor, in my costume, Big Macs and Chick-fil-A.
Or are you not going to identify yourself?
Are you familiar with Texas Penal Code 38.02?
Answer my question. I get to answer the questions here. It's my investigation, not yours.
I'm not going to ID myself.
Answer my questions. I get to answer the questions.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Where we're camera down.
Oh, you thought you had freedom? I was just being nice at first.
Right.
Let go. What are you doing? Put your hand behind your back.
1 eternity later.
Uh-oh, another settlement.
That's how I'm doing it. I mean,
Turner versus Driver. There you go.
There
This
it
is
is.
the case law named after Philip Turner here, the guy you see in this video exercising his rights with the camera, which seems to be illegal in the U.S. now.
Just to let you know real quick, and I'll be more than glad to walk with you if you're walking away.
This poor guy, man. This poor guy. This guy goes on to the end of the video, and this is perfectly edited, whoever made this video. And you start to feel bad for him after a while. How can you just be quiet like that, Philip? Oh, I couldn't help myself.
From this building are concerned. They've received some threats recently, and they've notified the police department.
what a lie.
You don't have to speak.
What a lie.
But I'm just letting you know that these folks are concerned, and they've notified the police. And if you're going to stand out here, that's okay. You're on a public sidewalk, but it's
okay. I just cannot leave you alone, and I can't take it that you will not talk to me.
my job to notify you that your activities have caused some concern inside.
Some
to
concern,
the point where
huh?
they've notified the local
Your activities that I swore to protect are alarming everybody.
They are.
police department to come out here and talk to you, or at least just investigate to see if you're a local journalist or a student from across the street. And that's mainly the reason I'm here. Any reason why you're not speaking?
Anything we can help you with, sir?
No, I'm completely fine.
Okay. I don't mind. Film, just keep your distance from us, okay? We're doing an investigation.
He's already pretty distant.
This is so stupid. Look how far away he is. Look how far away he is.
Anything we can help you with, sir?
Anything we can. So look how far he's 30 feet, 40 feet away.
No, I'm completely fine.
Okay. I don't mind. Film, just keep your distance from us, okay? We're doing an investigation.
He's already pretty distant
I don't mind if you film. I don't give a shit if you mind if I film or not.
from them. This cop just can't control himself like usual. They have the rapist mentality.
All right.
That's fine. I'm not going to interfere. I'm not going to say anything.
Just go ahead and stay behind that yellow line right there. Sound good? Don't get behind the yellow line.
What's that?
Just do me a favor and stand behind this yellow line right here.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, I'm giving a safe distance for our investigation.
Do me a favor and leave me alone.
Like I said, I'm not going to interfere with your investigation. I'm not going to say anything.
Comply with my order and stand behind the yellow line. Feel free to film as much as you want, but I'm just giving you a position. If you refuse to do that, I'm going to put you into custody.
Oh, okay. So Philip Turner, one of the pioneers of auditing. Oh, by the way, everybody check your email. I just sent off 100 emails. While we were watching that, I was clicking in the background. 100 people. Let me know if you guys got free stuff. I just sent you everything I sell for free to over 100 people just now. So check your email, everybody. I cleaned out yesterday. Another 100 people requested. Today, 100 people requested. So between this morning and just now, I finally cleared out the free list because I mean it. I mean it. For those of you who can afford to purchase some of my products or any of my products, thank you. I'm super grateful. but my products are 100% for everybody. Feel free to take your PDF and send it to somebody else. People have to have the trifold and the 5A cop card on them. They have to use their camera like a ninja warrior. So I just sat there just now and clicked and clicked and clicked and clicked. Everybody let me know if you got the free stuff. Got it, Grudge? Right on. Yeah, I just, boom, you got it? Okay, so Grudge got it. Cool. Happy to hear it. Thank you. Super glad to hear it, Brick. I'm glad you guys got everything. I'm really not joking. If you can afford to buy my stuff, you should. It's what I do for a living. But if you need the stuff, it will be provided for you. You have to print it out yourself. A couple people, when I was giving out a bunch of free stuff right now, a couple people sent their address and said they don't have a printer. Could I mail them something? No, I can't. I'm sorry. But I don't touch these. The only ones I'm mailing tomorrow, the 7 I'm giving away today, and then tomorrow I'll mail more. The trifold and the 5A cop card to the lottery winner tomorrow. But I don't touch any of the product. It all goes through factories. So I don't touch any. So I don't mail anything. So if you requested free stuff, I sent it to you in your email, but I'm not going to mail you anything. I have to stay busy doing what I'm doing. But thank you though, and I'm glad you're going to use the products. Make sure you print out the poster. Make sure everybody prints out this poster. This took me a long time to create, and it's literally one of the coolest things you'll ever see is this poster right here. I sent this to everybody. I just sent this to hundreds of people just now this morning. 100 people this morning, 100 people just now. So 200 people got this poster in their email. Don't just leave the poster sitting there. Go and print this sucker out. It is awesome. You will love it. Every person who listens to me and says they print out the poster, I then get the email and they go, dude, you sure did. Everybody got everything. Yeah, I can't ship out things to everybody. Daryl said, Chille, I have a young man today at Office Depot who's going to order your trifold as I explained it to him while he printed it out and laminated your poster. There you go, brother. There you go. If you can't afford something, please buy it. If you can't, you go to my inquiry form on my website, deletelaws.com. I don't need a story. I want to hear your story. I just, I can only click on your email and click and send. And then I got to go back to work and do the stuff I'm doing. So, but I will provide you a trifold and a 5A cop card for free and my ebook and my poster for free if you don't have any money. There is no barrier to entry. You absolutely have got to have my products on you at all times. You have got to have this 5A cop card in your wallet. If you know somebody who hates cops, and I hate the industry. I don't hate people. I hate cops. Hate is such a funny word. I hate this organization. I hate the policies, the procedures. I hate everything about it. Do I hate the individual person in the uniform? When I see them do things that are horrible, yeah, I hate that person. When they haven't done anything horrible and they thought that they were doing something good by becoming a pig, I don't hate that person. I don't hate people. I don't walk around being like, ooh, I hate people. But you should have my 5A cop card in your wallet, especially this one. I only got 1,000 of these. These are going to sell out. I guarantee it. It's an actual card. This is an actual, you got to have this in your wallet. You have to have it in your wallet. And you have to have the trifold in your car. So I'll give it to you for free if you can't afford it. No problem. I'll sit here and click away. Anybody else get free stuff? Let me know. Let me know. Right on, Daryl. And if give me 21 days on shipping. If you don't get it in 21 days, reach back out to me. If you ordered a digital product when you print it home and you paid the $9 for it, thank you for buying it. It went to your spam folder. It's in your spam folder right now. If you ordered a month ago and you're like, where's it at? It was in your spam folder a month ago. It's still in your spam folder. If you ordered a digital product, it's in your spam folder. Because Timbo, the reason why I don't put a link for free stuff is because I want people to come and listen to the lectures. I'm building a brand identity here. So I want more people to come to the lives. If you're in my live stream and you purchase something in my live stream, I'll email you everything for free during the live stream. I don't do that when I'm not on live stream. If you ordered something in between the live streams, then I don't send you everything for free because I can't. There's just too many people. It's just too many people. Oh, you got yours in 7 days, Jack? Right on, dude. Yeah, sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes we miss one. Sometimes it falls through the crack, but I won't miss in the end. At the end, you'll get your product. At the end, you'll get your product. Thank you, James. That's what I'm doing. I'm building a brand here, trying to create change. So by showing you guys the stuff that we have to see. Oh, so this Jackboot Thug Pig, I didn't give my commentary on this.
But I'm just giving you a position. If you refuse to do that, I'm going to put you into custody.
Okay, so that's the new war right now. The new battle right now is the Jackboot Thug Pig going to be able to tell the press where they can stand? You have a First Amendment right to film cops when you see them. So are the pigs going to be allowed to tell me where I can place my camera angle? And that's the fight right now. You'll often hear me say, my feet are planted and I'm not moving them. No matter what you do, you can arrest me, and that's what you'll have to do. I'm not moving my feet once they're planted. And Philip Turner, Battousai, he's the one that started this.
If you refuse to move back 6 inches, I will get butthurt, use violence against you, and throw you in a cage.
This is your last chance. I want you to stand behind the yellow line. That's the point in which I feel safe.
This is ridiculous.
You're literally 6 inches from it, and you're just disregarding me to spite me.
What?
And my feelings are really hurt.
So just so you guys know, Philip Turner was a groundbreaker. This video could be up to 10 years for all we know. If that cop talked to me that way, after Philip had already, Philip already broke ground for us. He already made it so that cops realize we're going to be filming them. So standing on the shoulders of Philip, if that cop talked to me that way, I would destroy him. You guys know how I do it. I don't know what that means. Chatterf. I'm not really sure what that means, brother. But let's get back to this video and watch a few more minutes. Anybody else? You guys hurry up, get your orders in so I can send you everything else I sell for free. Buy anything, I'll send you everything else I sell for free. If you want something for free, hit me up now. Go to my website, deletelaws.com. Go to inquiry form, because I'm not gonna click again until tomorrow morning when I wake up, and I just wake up and start mindlessly clicking to give people trifolds and posters and stuff. So hit me up right now or get your order in right now. If you order something, thanks. Appreciate you.
I just feel like you're picking on me because I'm filming, man.
I don't care if you film. I already said that multiple times.
I'm about a good 25 feet from where you are.
I don't care, man. Is there a reason?
I don't mind if you film. See, that's the whole verbiage thing. I would say, I don't give a shit if you mind if I film. It's my First Amendment right to film. You can step back and go back to your job.
Reason why you won't comply with my order?
There's a reason why I won't comply with your order. It's an unlawful order.
Because you're an imbecile.
You are.
I don't care, man. Is there a reason why you won't comply with my order?
Because it's unreasonable.
Okay. Here's the thing. If you step one more foot closer to me, I might take that as a threat. You understand?
Like, what is the threat? Because
you understand that I'm gonna redefine reality and pretend that if you take 1 inch progression forward towards me, I will take it as a threat and end your life possibly. You understand how I just distorted reality to make it seem like I'm already creating a narrative from my own report? This is disturbing. This is a psychopath.
That's John Felix in the background.
I'll give you a 1 foot piece. I'll work with you. That's it, okay?
Well, if you feel threatened, I will go back over there.
Butt hurt.
Yeah.
I gave you my order.
I gave you my
boy.
order, boy.
Heard me? Look at my calves.
Any reason why you don't talk or you don't want to talk? Is there any particular reason, sir?
You guys are Jackboot Thug Pigs.
Pretty warm out here. Do you live around here?
Mighty hot out here.
Are you an attorney? Or are you a judge?
I don't have to be one to know my rights.
You don't know your rights. I'm explaining them to you. I just gave you the information that you needed. I'm the supervisor. I'm in charge. I know who all these people are. I've given you all the information that you need. That's all you
So
need
you're
to
going to
know.
give it to me now?
I gave you what you need to know.
I got your information, sir. I'm asking for their information.
That's all information is tied to mine. Okay. That's all you need to know.
We all share the same brain. That's all you need to know.
Give me any other questions. Just wondering why y'all have all of our police department. It doesn't really matter.
We've got plenty more people.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
Is there any other questions that we can answer for you? I don't know. Y'all violated my rights so far, so I don't think I'm subject to you guys right now.
Some advice: if you feel like I violated your rights, go file a lawsuit. All right.
Much later.
All right.
He did file a lawsuit.
I will. There you go. Lawsuit against Round Rock police officers ends in a settlement. He's turning police corruption into cash. I wish I was as good as this guy. This guy should be a damn life coach, honestly. See, when I was his age, I put all my effort into working super hard at restaurants, and it was an honest living, but I would have much rather focused all my energy into something like this, like he's doing. I'm not saying it's too late, but circumstances are what they are, and you can only do what you can do. Good job, dude, by the way, again. The Battousai, subscribe.
Do you go to school across the street at UTSA? You a student? Hello?
So this is a good example right here of, you know, what I always tell you is that the police are afraid of the person above them and dominate the person below them in the ranking system. And I often will say that the rankings are the reason why we can't have constitutional policing in America, because they have to serve the person who they're taking orders from or rain down their orders on someone who's their subordinate. So right here, Philip Turner notices a cop, Jack Booth Thug Pig, driving way too fast for what he's doing. And so Philip Turner pulls him over on the side of the street. And then, because this cop, most cops are beta males who are just taking orders, that they're looking for someone to give them orders. So when Philip Turner pulls him over in his regular car, this beta male Jack Boot Thug Pig, in his mind, he believes that Philip Turner is a higher ranking pig than him. And Philip never dispels his belief. He pulls him over for speeding. See it right here. This is great.
So this is him pulling a cop over.
I mean, like I said, like, to me, I feel like, you know, people get tickets for that all the time. And, I mean, like, are you in, like, an emergency or something like that? I apologize, sir. You apologize? What's your name and badge number? I don't have it on me. No, sir. You don't have a name, badge number? I don't have it on me, sir, all right? You don't have I apologize.
I don't have it on me. Good one.
He apologizes to Philip.
What's your badge number? My badge number is 14055. 14055. And your last name? Renato. Renato? You have a business card? No, sir, I don't have it. All right, you mind if I get a picture of your license plate? Go ahead. We're on the side of the interstate, kind of about spot. If you give me a business card, I'll be gone. I don't have a business card on me, sir. I don't have one on me. If I had one, I'd give it to you. So you're sergeant, corporal, deputy, or? I don't have it on me. Are you a sergeant, corporal, deputy, trooper? Trooper? Sir. A supervisor or anything? No, sir. I mean, you can understand my situation, I understand. Right? That's why I told you, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right. There's no excuse. I got no excuse. All right. And one more time. Your name is Sergeant. Trooper. Super Renato? Yes, sir. Renato? Renato? Yes, sir.
Check your email, Tina. Check your email, Tina.
And badge number one more time? 14055. 14055. Yes, sir. Mind slowing down for me?
You mind slowing down for me?
don't mind getting videotaped.
This poor guy.
You're probably going to use your battery up, and I don't mind it one bit. But I will tell you that at the point that an individual complains because of your activity, it's the local police department's responsibility to come out here and investigate. Okay? And that's the reason, the sole reason I'm here.
Real quick, what I'm going to need, though, and I'm going to explain to you that it's against the law to fail ID. I'm going to need your information, sir. What's that? I said, real quick, I'm going to need your information. I'm going to need some kind of
Real quick.
name, date of birth. And I'm being detained for? Yes. Being detained for suspicious activity. That's not a crime, sir. Okay, yes, it is. It's not a crime, but it's our job to determine if there's a crime or not.
You have to have reasonable suspicion. You have to be reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed.
Okay.
And I'm still waiting for that crime.
School. Let me ask you this.
I'm still waiting for the crime.
Did you not know that I have that authority to detain you?
You can detain me. Yes, you can. Yes.
Thank you. You're being detained.
That's Carrie.
Here's the deal, boss.
Here's the deal.
Thank you, and you're being detained. Here's the deal, boss. I'm Tommy two times.
20 minutes later.
Real quick, at this time, you got the camera.
Real quick at this time. I was totally full of it, and my boss told me so, and you're free to go. You know what I mean? All right.
John Felix.
Tommy. Hey, sorry, it was a good shot. Dance, Spider.
Everybody got a camera on?
I'm going to wait because you completely falsified that. And I really hope you put that in your report because that's going to be a felony.
Yeah, real quick at this time, I'm going to have to ask you for your name.
You know, real quick at this time. You know what I mean? Real quick, like. Get the papers.
And date of birth, sir.
That's a lawful detainment.
I do want to explain to you that if you refuse or give me a false or fictitious name, it's going to be a crime.
Like I said, you have to have reasonable suspicion that a crime has been committed, and you do not have that.
Okay. At this point in time, can you tell me your name and date of birth?
Like I said, you should be familiar with Texas Penal Code 3802.
Actually, let me help you guys out right here. So this is the Fifth Amendment non-driver card if you're not driving a car. And when the cop asks you for your name and date of birth or your identification, you can slide this out of your wallet. 1 second, officer, let me get that for you. Here you go. And then you just go ahead and put this right in his little hand and you say, number 4 right there, officer. Number 4 says cop demands ID, says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. And then I'm going to say to the cop what's in yellow. I plead the Fifth Amendment. I identify as good citizen. No ID is required without probable cause. Hibble versus Nevada, 2004, with reasonable articulable suspicion, which is what this cop is claiming he has. He's claiming he has reasonable articulable suspicion. Citizen must state how they identify. Do not give ID without probable cause. This 5A cop card was created for anybody who's walking or not driving the car. This is the non-driver card. There's also a driver card. But this Fifth Amendment cop card, non-driver, is for when the cop says, I need your ID. You take the Fifth Amendment cop card out of your wallet and give it to him. Say, take a look at number 4. Cop demands ID, says he has RAS. While filming, now that he has the card in his hand and he's reading it, while you got your camera in your other hand, while you're filming him with this one right here, boop, 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 you say, I plead the Fifth Amendment. I identify as good citizen. Because now if this is a stop and ID state, then the jackboot thug pig has a right to say that I have to identify if he has legitimate reasonable articulable suspicion with a singular articulable fact of criminality. But without reasonable articulable suspicion, you don't even have to identify as good citizen. So in this particular case with Philip Turner, he doesn't even have to say I identify as good citizen had this been 2004 or after using Hibble. Hibble is an encroachment into our Fourth Amendment right. It's not an addition. Hibble forces you to interact with pigs and answer how you identify. So Hibble works against the people. But there's so many people who I see end up where they're having a back and forth with the cop about whether they have to show ID or not. Number 4 on the 5A cop card non-driver clears up any sort of confusion. You can now say to the cop, I plead the Fifth Amendment and I identify as good citizen. No ID is required. Then there's the law in the blue. So by showing him the law in the blue and then making sure that you catch that on camera, that goes around the clearly established prong. He no longer has qualified immunity for violating your Fifth Amendment right or your Fourth Amendment right by stripping you of your identification and taking your ID out of your wallet, because you showed him the law that Hybl says the Fourth Amendment, to be clear, only requires to state how I identify. You got to get this Fifth Amendment cop card and get it in your wallet. The only difference between this one is this is the one that I ship you. This is the one you print at home, and it's the exact same card. This was the older version, but it's this. It looks like this one. Looks exactly like this one. The only thing is that I laminated this one, and this one used to say delete laws on it. You have to have this in your wallet, though, to go around the clearly established prong. Because if the cop violates your rights and takes your ID out of your wallet, he may say, oh, no, I thought I had the right to take his ID. With this, you show him that he's violating your rights by taking your ID, and that abolishes his qualified immunity. It's the most important part. You have to have the card in your pocket.
And under that, I'm going to abide by that, which means I do not have to identify because you have not lawfully detained me, okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to...
Let me get this straight. You know the law better than all of us cops here. None of us are willing to actually learn the law real quick. And yeah, you just put me in my place. But I don't know. Say something.
Give you a hard time. I'm just telling you how it is. And if you're going to make up that story, I have it documented.
A few moments later.
And here's why I owe you the apology. You're right. You don't have to get, you can refuse to give me your name. It's not failed ID unless you committed a crime.
Oh, yeah. All of a sudden, after I've been working for the police for 17,000 years, I figured out that the law that we use to oppress people the most is actually intended to help you keep your privacy after all. And I'm supposed to follow the law and not my feelings and the laws I've created in my own head. Thank you so much for the education.
How long you been officer? 25 years. 25 years, and you made that.
Oh my God. 25 years he's been doing this to people.
He's been doing this to people for 25 years.
25 years of coercing people out of their Fourth Amendment right to privacy. And look at that smile. That's a screenshot. That's a thumbnail. If I've ever seen a thumbnail,
he took a screenshot of it.
25 years I've been telling people ID or violence. You know what I'm saying? This is sick.
I wish I walked on water. I'm not perfect. I don't think you are either, are you?
Hey, that's 101 right there.
Amen, buddy. God loves me, though. That's the good news.
God loves me?
I decided that God loves me, though. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Spirit. Nothing
at all? Like I said, sir, you're just going to use up your battery videotaping us. I mean, if you're on a school project or you're doing something.
Rick S, check your email. Joseph CR, Derek, check your email. And then also I have here a few more people. Let me just double check here. So it's going to be Chris C. Check your email, dude. I sent you everything I sell for free. Lenny T. Oh, I'm sorry you lost your job, honey. Got you, man. I sent you everything I sell for free. Bill. Yeah, Bill, I sent you the trifold for free. If you could print it out. Cool, man. When you get back on your feet, let me know, bro. But for now, you got the trifold in your inbox. Check your mail. Everybody check your email right now. Let me know if you got it in the comments.
Related to your career or your studies.
This guy, man.
We completely understand. But we're here to investigate as to what your activities are out there. How you doing, sir? Yeah, I was also notified. They called me. Apparently, they received some threats here recently, some bomb threats. And
what?
Folks have been shooting at the building.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, John Felix didn't grab this. I wish. Hey, John Felix, I'm covering your video. And boy, John, you really missed one right here, buddy. You weren't paying close enough attention. So let's now, John, let me show you what you missed here.
Here recently, some bomb threats.
Some bomb threats at this building.
Folks have been shooting at the building.
Bomb threats, and folks have been shooting at the building. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't believe either one of those things. If you think that both of those things are a lie, that jackboot thug pig right there is lying, put a 1 in the chat. If you know that jackboot thug pig is lying, there was no bomb threats, there was no anybody shooting at the building, or you would have killed them because you're police. You're lying. You're a liar, dude. It's such hyperbole and such lies. It's such bullshit. Yeah, I've been being bombed and being shot at. Really? Why aren't you wearing a helmet? Oh, by the way, John Felix, you really missed the boat.
Public information officer.
No, not.
Are you recording right now? Yes, I am. I'm doing the story. But just real quick, y'all have one, or if y'all don't have one, then I'll find another way to.
I don't have the information.
Look how much this guy just wants to be valid.
All right, as soon as I'm done, I'm in.
Did he just grab his package?
All right.
Is he grabbing his package?
As I'm done.
He sure is. He's adjusting his manhood right there in front. It's a great big DICK contest.
I'm in.
He grabbed his own Johnson.
No, so y'all don't have one here?
No. We have.
Look at the mannerisms. Look at this guy.
All right. As soon as I'm done, I'm in now. So y'all don't have one here?
No. We have one on
How disappointed he is.
Go over there to where Military Drive is at. You can go in there and go into the visitor center and
This guy's losing his mind.
ask them can they get in touch with PA, and then they can give you a number, and then that's how you can so you won't be in all this mess right here.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, let me talk to you real quick, dude. So Philip Turner's a trailblazer. If I went to a pig shack and that pig said, "Come over here and let me talk to you for a second," they don't do that. People call them now when I get there and say, "Don't talk to him, whatever you do." I wish the cops would say, "Come over, let me talk to you." They run.
What for?
Check your email, everybody. Check your email.
You're asking me? Yes. Well, I'm declining your request. Okay. So what you want to do is...
So what you want to do is what?
Relinquish your ID card.
Relinquish your ID card.
Because post-essential police officer has information you have to require. You're a police officer? Yes. What's your badge number? That's my badge right there. The gun? Well,
what's your badge number? And he says, "There's my badge right there. Lethal force." Right?
Let's not.
Thanks for not missing that one, John Felix.
Grab that, okay? Did I reach for it? You pointed to it. Can I see your ID card? Are you serious?
Can I see your ID card?
Yes, I'm this. I was asking for a public information officer, and you're coming at me like this. I don't like your attitude.
We don't like your attitude. Shut the hell up.
I would destroy this pig.
Who are you? You swore to protect what he's doing, dummy. How in the world would you have a problem with anybody recording if you believe in America?
So I asked for your ID card. I'm being polite. Ask for it, but it's not a request. It's a request, right? No, it's not. I'm actually telling you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. You're telling me you need my ID card. On the 5A cop card, though, it says that I don't have to give you ID unless you have probable cause. It says the driver card. Sorry about that. The non-driver card, number 4. Number 4 on the non-driver card. No ID without probable cause. If you have this, that ends that moment right there. So let's watch this moment. Let's watch the moment here.
You swore to believe in America.
So I asked for your ID card. I'm being polite. Ask for it, but it's not a request. It's a request, right? No, it's not. I'm actually telling you.
Okay. You're telling me you need my ID card? Let me give you my ID card. Here it is. Here you go. Take a look at number 4. Unless you have probable cause to arrest me, I'm not giving you my ID. Now we can skip the bullshit. I showed you number 4 on here. I filmed number 4 on here. I showed you number 4 on here. This goes around your qualified immunity. You don't get my ID, pig. It's right here. This is the actual law. It's right there. You're not getting my ID. You can go pound sand, read between the lines. I'm not giving you my ID. It's not happening. I got the 5A cop card in my pocket for this moment right here. I bought this card for this moment right here, where a cop could say to me, no, I'm telling you to give me your ID. And you go, there's no probable cause. I've broken no law. If I've broken no law, there's no probable cause. So probable cause equals me breaking the law. There's no probable cause. You're telling me you demand my ID? 1 second. Can I get it out of my wallet? Sure. Here it is. It's number 4. Take a look at that. And oh, by the way, pig, it's number 4. That's on camera, that you're going to violate my 4th or my 5th Amendment right. I remain silent now, and you can't violate my 4th Amendment right. I got this card for this moment, you jackboot thug pig. And I got this card in this moment so that if you say anything to me, I might just tell you, see the bottom of this? You tell the cop off using vulgar language. Cop says he's going to charge you with this or that. While filming, I say my right to free speech is protected by the First Amendment. Cop loses qualified immunity for arresting me. It's just number 5 on the same card. So for the same moment where you were going to demand my ID, it's number 4. And then after I tell you that you don't get to demand my ID, you farfignugan jackboot thug pig loser, I'm using all these vulgar words on you because number 5 says I can tell you to go yourself. And so I think I'm going to tell you to go yourself. That's what I'm going to tell you. You know why? Because you just told me you have to get my ID when I bought this card so I could tell you to F off. You don't get my ID unless I've broken the law. God. I want to just reach. I want to just reach through and grab that guy, grab him by the his bite is like, God, shut up, you lying pig.
So you're telling me? So I'm being polite.
What if I don't give it to you?
Okay. Call SFPD up here.
They're already en route.
Okay. So you want to go that route or you want to hand me your ID card?
Wait till police get here.
Okay.
Are y'all detaining me here?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a man to emulate.
I'll stand.
Okay. You was just looking for a seat, but now that I say you have a seat, you want to sit down. Okay.
Yeah, have a good day. I always have better days. What's going on? I just went in there and asked for a PIO officer. What? Public information officer. And she told me to go down Military Drive, and there's a person I need to ask over there. So that's actually where I was heading before the guy come out talking about, what are you doing? What are you filming? And I said, I'm doing a story. So I already talked to the officer that was around that corner already. Okay. He said there was no problem with what I was doing. But the officer also told us that you were recording aircraft. Yeah, it's part of my story. Okay, but why are you going into... I just told you, I went in there to ask for a PIO officer or public information officer. Okay. And then you're still recording and doing all... And I'm leaving, but you guys are preventing me from leaving. I'm not preventing you from leaving.
This person has been out here, from what I understand, been walking up and down the sidewalk, videotaping the building.
This person's engaged in perfectly lawful activity, and I just cannot stop talking to him. I can't get it through my head that he might just want to be left alone.
He's not speaking, so I'm trying to figure out whether he's someone to help him.
Help me make him talk. He could be a terrorist in this day and age.
Sign or...
Anything I can help you with, bro?
How you doing, buddy?
Hello?
Sir, you can videotape all you want, but you're just going to use up your battery on us. We're here. These folks are concerned. They've called us to come out and at least investigate as to what your reason, your purpose is. But whatever your purpose is, just state it. And we'll be more than glad to report that back to them.
He wants them to answer questions.
Can I help you? Nope, I'm good. Just taking pictures and filming, that's it.
Is there a reason why? Out of curiosity? I'm Detective Velasquez, by the way, San Antonio Police Department.
Nice to meet you. How you say your name? Velasquez?
Uh-huh.
All right, nice to meet you.
How about you? What's your name?
I'd rather not give that, to be honest.
Rather not?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask why it is that you're taking pictures of this place?
Do I need a reason? I mean, it's just public sidewalk, public view.
Just taking pictures.
Jaime, check your email. Jaime in Inglewood.
Not
Bill,
saying outside
check your
kids, so I'm
email.
not, I'm not going to go on that property or anything like that.
Marcus, check
Any
your
reason why you
email.
don't want to give your ID?
Fourth Amendment right to privacy.
I don't have to. State law.
But I mean, why don't you want to?
What?
Why wouldn't you want to surrender your right to privacy guarantee? What's wrong with you? Don't you see my costume? Don't you fall for all the propaganda that we're the good guys killing 3 Americans a day?
Are you hiding something?
No.
Rick,
Why would
check
I
your
hide
email.
something? You think I'm hiding something? Are you? You let me see your ID?
Sure, I'll show you my ID if you show me yours.
You let me search your car?
Do you have a car for me to search?
Tim,
I mean, you got something to hide?
Tim, check your email.
But you won't let me search your car?
No, that's against policy, man. You want me to get fired from my job for letting you
Yes.
search
You just destroyed your logic and you still don't get it.
the car?
And like I said, it's against the state law. I don't have to give it to you. But like
I'm
I said,
not going to get semantics and back and forth with you here.
Semantics.
We're going to talk about the actual law I'm paid
This John Felix and I say the same thing at the same time.
to enforce here and how you know it better than I do.
Semantics is not law is not semantics. The law is not semantics. It's the law.
I'm not going to talk about the actual law I'm paid to enforce here and how you know it better than I do. I'm just going to make
Right.
stuff up and pretend like what I say overrides the actual law and the concepts of the law.
That's right.
And why it was created to protect the citizen.
That's right. John Felix is my absolute hero. Chime in in the comments. Let me know if you guys got the free stuff that I just sent. I sent off another dozen emails just now to people who requested free stuff, and a few of you guys bought some stuff too. Thank you. But I want to make sure that everybody got the stuff that I just sent off. I just sent off a bunch of emails just now. Check your email, pretty please. Want to make sure that everybody's getting this stuff I'm sending out. And then don't just get free stuff and leave it on your hard drive. If you don't print it out, it doesn't do us any good. It doesn't do us any good if you don't have that stuff printed out. Let me know in the comment section if you guys got it.
But, I really would appreciate you letting me see your ID and find out why it is that you're reporting out here.
We'd appreciate it if you honored your oath and didn't try to get everybody to surrender their right to privacy under the 4th Amendment. How about that? Cash me outside.
I'd just rather continue filming and I'll just decline your request.
There's no ID?
No.
That's fine.
Right on. Glad you got that, Jimmy.
What? We are? Look at my pouty lips. Look at my pouty lips. What do you mean? I want to force this guy to surrender his rights that I swore to protect. What do you mean let him be anonymous and free in America? That's not what America's about. It's about force and violence against the citizen. Why do you think I took this job? You just can't handle it.
You have to have my trifold in your car. You have to have the 5A cop card in your pocket. You
See how long it took him to get over his butt hurt and turn around and actually walk away?
Glad you got things, Derek. Super stoked, man.
Anything at all?
Right on, Jack.
What is the purpose? What is your purpose of taping? Videotaping federal property.
What is my purpose?
Yes.
Do I need a purpose?
Oh, indeed.
Really?
Oh, indeed. I'm the guardian of purpose. There's no freedom to assemble, right to press. There's no First Amendment.
Get that stuff printed out for sure. Get that armed stoner. Get that stuff printed out. You know, I sent you everything because I want you to have this stuff in your car. It really, really matters if you have the literature in your hand.
Indeed, you got to give me a reason.
Yes. Okay. Let's step over here. Okay.
Why? I'm perfectly fine on the sidewalk.
Do you have a picture ID, sir?
What's that?
Do you have an ID?
For?
Actually, we always ask for identification when you are.
We don't care what you ask for. Just follow the law.
Tipping are allowed, but we do ask for information.
Yeah, federal protective services will be here right now.
Yeah, or if you want to wait, they'll be glad to assist you in just a moment. Okay?
All right. And what's your name? T. Anderson? And Blanquist? Okay.
Federal protective services and federal agent will be here to speak to you. Yeah, there are very strict guidelines on
guidelines.
Federal property.
A few moments later.
My name's John.
Philip.
So what's going on out here?
Man, I'm just doing some filming, and the guys came up to me and just like, you can't film, what's your purpose? And I'm like, I actually need a purpose to film out in public, but
No, you guys are more than welcome to. As you know, we always just are curious as to why people are filming with all the.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can inquire and everything like that. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's all we're doing. We're not requesting or saying you have to give anything. We just want to know what's going on.
I appreciate that.
Protection of everybody around.
Just a quick question, man. How much is that vest weigh? It looks pretty heavy.
Probably about 40 pounds.
Oh, man. I don't know if I could do that.
I don't think so. The vest does not weigh 40 pounds. It weighs about 20 with all the gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, over there
It looks heavy, though.
is the walk of shame.
So, if you guys are new to the channel, hey, I'm Chille. I'm Delete Laws. What I do is I created a bunch of literature for people to use when they get pulled over. I teach people how to use it. Go to my website, deletelaws.com. If you purchase one thing, I will email you everything else I sell for free. If you get this one that I ship from Hollywood, California, actually comes from Santa Monica, I send you this fancy rubber band with it because then everything goes in your visor. We keep on hearing on this video here the continuous demanding of his identification. I pretty much created number 4 on this 5A cop card, just showing what the rights are that we have. You don't have to give ID without probable cause. I give away everything I sell for free. I don't give away the hard copy of the 5A cop card or the hard copy of the trifold. You have to order that. But if you do order anything from my website, whether this be the digital version that you print yourself and you get laminated, then I will email you everything else I sell for free. I highly recommend that you have a trifold in your car, whether you get it from the website for $30 and I ship it to you for $8.50 and it comes in your email. It'll go to your spam folder, by the way. Or if you get it for free, go to my inquiry form on my website, go to deletelaws.com, go to the inquiry part and say, yo, I need that for free, and I'll send it to you for free. Hopefully you can afford to buy it, but if you can't, you still need the trifold in the car. You have to have it. So take advantage of it while I'm live, because I can't stay on my computer all day sending out free things to people. But if you order anything during the live stream, I will email you everything I sell for free. So if you would, jump on it now while I'm here. We only got a few minutes left.
That's where the cops should apologize. Instead, they create the divide, and then they make the divide even bigger by not saving face.
Sir, do you speak? Do you sign? We can help you out, man. We're just trying to
He's trying to help you.
so we can relay some information back upstairs to the folks here at the FBI building. At least just to give them a little peace of mind. Been out here a while? It's a little warm, isn't it? Feel free to walk around.
Do you have a state-issued driver's license?
I don't want to answer any questions.
Do you have a driver's license?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay. Are you gonna identify yourself?
What crime have I committed?
I already told you the fact that you're being suspicious. You're videotaping people's license plate.
Suspicion is not a reason why you get ID. With reasonable articulable suspicion in a stop and ID state where you actually, is there criminal reasonable articulable suspicion, you have to say, I identify as good citizen. You do not have to give your ID unless there's probable cause to arrest you. That's how it works. You don't give ID without probable cause to arrest you. So if the cop says, I'm going to give you a ticket for jaywalking, then you have to give ID because he has probable cause to arrest you. The 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista, which is going to be right about here underneath this square right there. There's Atwater versus City of Lago Vista on the poster. That makes it so the cops can arrest you for any infraction of the law, and it is not a violation of your Fourth Amendment.
The crime you committed is your right to record in public that I swore to protect.
Okay. So we covered that. Then I'm going to cover one more video and then I'm going to get the flock out of here. But I found this interesting finding this.
Seattle is launching a first of its kind policy that limits the police from knowingly lying, and that knowing.
So this is a first in the nation policy that Seattle police can no longer knowingly lie. And why does this matter? Because as you guys are seeing, where the jackboot thug pigs will lie to people on camera and say that they don't have a right to record, or you have to give me your ID because of reasonable articulable suspicion. Then you take a constitutional law scholar like myself, I break down that video and I say, no, you don't have to give ID in that situation. Now everybody knows that the cop was lying. And we've seen cops lying on camera so much that the distrust between police and citizens is gone. We don't trust them anymore at all. And so Seattle, what they're doing is the city council has just passed an ordinance that makes it so cops can no longer openly lie.
Is launching a first of its kind policy that limits the police from knowingly lying. And that knowingly is definitely the key word here. A lot of you might have heard the rumor or have seen it used as a joke in a TV show. Hey, you're not an undercover cop, right? Because if I ask you if you're a cop and you say no, you can't do that because that's a lie and that would be entrapment. That is not true. It has never been true. Police lie quite frequently. It's an extremely useful interrogation tactic and often gets people to confess to things that they otherwise would not have. That's why they separate the criminals, because they'll tell each one that the other guy confessed to see if either will confess, thinking that they're part.
Separate the criminals? I'm not really jiving with your verbiage, bro. The last 30 seconds of this guy talking have made it so I'm not really jiving.
Partner ratted them out and stuff like that. But the city of Seattle is limiting their police department's ability to use ruses in their work, citing recent instances where the public's trust was undermined. And I'll come.
So that happens when a person like myself breaks down the video and we show that the cop is lying.
Back to that in a moment. But according to the new policy, police will not be able to use a statement an officer knows is not true over any mass media or in any way that will shock the conscience, which is
like saying that you have to give ID without probable cause.
A little bit general here. And the policy requires officers to get permission from higher ups before using ruses and other things like that, with guidelines during interrogations. So the reason they rolled this out is because there was two different instances. It's not included in this article. One was where, if I remember correctly, a police officer pretended to be a victim in a crime and created all sorts of chaos with other responding police officers that did not know that they were an officer and the other victims of the crime. Basically, they were hoping to do this ruse to see if they could get somebody to confess, and it ultimately created chaos. And then a different instance where people were protesting the police, and in Seattle, that's just like a normal Wednesday. And supposedly, I wasn't.
And why is it a normal Wednesday that people are protesting the police in Seattle? Because Seattle has one of the worst police departments in the country.
Exactly there for this. The police sent out some bulletins, some messages, and some lies saying that they anticipated a Proud Boys activity at the same time. So, of course, Antifa showed up at the same time that the protesters were there for something different. Neither group got along. Both are considered anti-police. And the whole thing turned into a circus. So in a couple of different instances, lying and playing the victim and ruses made the problem much, much worse. And Seattle, being the progressive city that it is, decided to try to limit officers from knowingly lying. I guess if they don't know they're lying, that's okay.
I don't know what they're going to show, so I have to cut that. I can't let that. Yeah, Seattle. Yeah, that's exactly, I missed this is what I wanted to click on. Les Paul has got it exactly correct. Seattle is a total SHIT hole. So, all right. Listen, so I'll be sending off to those 7 people. I'll do a raffle again tomorrow. If you were here today and you ordered anything, tomorrow I'll be doing a raffle again. Maybe I won't maybe I'll do the raffle at the end tomorrow, but I'm going to do a raffle again tomorrow. Anything today. And that's how I'm going to do it. For anybody who ordered anything today, I'm going to do a raffle the next day, every single day. So I'm actually going to have to get these bad chickens. I'll have to cut these better because I didn't do a very good job cutting. I was a little tired last night. Okay, got it. All right, listen, I have got to go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in 3 days. I can feel it. I did 2 miles 2 days ago. Was that 2 days ago? I did that 2 miles in the morning, and that was the last time I trained. I've only missed 2 days of training. Today would be the third day, and I'm not going to miss it. So I'm not going to miss my third day of training. I can't. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I have to do the best I can do at all times, or I don't feel like I'm doing my best. Rest in peace, Anthony Allegrini Jr. Yeah, man. You know, I hope they sue those pigs. I hope they sue those pigs in Philadelphia. I hope they sue those pigs for Anthony Allegrini Jr. If you guys haven't seen the webpage or the YouTube page for Anthony Allegrini Jr., get ready to cry if you go watch it. I already did. I watched all the videos. I edited his video. I put together his final video for him. Rest in peace, Anthony. God bless you, brother. You know. All right, I'm gonna get the flock out of here. Chevy already said it. All right, I'm gonna get the flock out of here. Ryan Blaze just joined, huh? Come back tomorrow, Ryan. I'll be doing a drawing tomorrow for anybody who ordered anything today, and I'll be giving away 7 5A cop cards tomorrow as well. I'll be giving away 7 of these tomorrow. I already said the number 7. I'm not gonna give 7 away every day, but I'm gonna give a bunch away. I'm going to give a bunch away to a bunch of people. All right. Love you guys. I'm going to get the flock out of here. I'll see you on the next one. Later, Gators.